the smoke. Thanks for tapping into your daily dose of new media news. Real, not fake, because all we want is the truth. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and of course, join the society.
Listen. I am not letting none of you bitches trick me out my spot. Are you okay? Are you cool? Yeah, he might be annoying. Yeah, he may be a lot. But that's your nigga, girl. Is he cheating? Is he lying? Is he scheming? If he not doing none of that, go back and get your man. Go back. Go back and get your man. Who give a fuck if you follow a bitch on Instagram? Who give a fuck? It's social media, baby. You have him in real life. Okay? You have him in real life. You farting in this nigga's sheets. He's literally eating your ass air every night. Okay, babe? Who cares about a like on Instagram? You're literally farting on his pillows. He loves your ass air, babe. He loves your ass air. Who cares? I'm not letting none of you little fucking bitches trick me out my spot. I love it here.
What is up? What is up, y'all? It is your girl, Lisa Bonet. I am back with another live video. Thank you guys so much for tapping in to Bonet Got Tea. Make sure you smash that like button. Share out this live. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Y'all, the Baddies USA tea has begun already. Okay? I mean, it's the not knowing of it all, right? We know what to expect, but has the chaos begun with Baddies USA? Has DC turned into the Baddies Central? Because the Baddies USA kickoff is already messy. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna let you know what I know, okay? And then we're gonna look at some of the stories that are out there. Now, I mean, the BGC girls have landed, and drama is loading in DC, okay? I know we're gonna have to stay tuned for more, but this is what I got so far, y'all. Okay, Bree, y'all know Bree. She got jumped. She said she got jumped. Okay, she said Natalie didn't want to fight. Now, y'all remember I just did a live, and in that live, we talked about Tanisha, right? From the BGC, how she was trying to negotiate, you know what I'm saying? The price she was asking Zeus, they wasn't trying to even meet her halfway, and da 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 da. She ended up, she not going. All of a sudden, she pops up. She online last minute, running around like a chicken with her head cut off, asking for, anybody got a stylist? Anybody know this? Well, y'all got a dispensary? Da, 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 da. Now all of a sudden, she pop up. All right. Natalie apparently quit, and Bree got jumped. But I'm gonna let you listen to what she had to say. She'll explain it all, y'all. I think Lo was involved, Kat was involved, Tanisha pops up, Natalie quits. Tommy said that somebody's prego, and she kept on saying big Zeus baby. What could that mean? Is it Biggie? Is it, I don't know, Natalie? I don't know, Scotty? I don't know, but she was hinting. She said a big announcement. And I'm just giving you guys a little tea of some of the things that I've seen that I didn't get clips of. And so you guys will know. All right. Biggie was already getting into it with somebody. And did Big Lex fight? I'm not too sure on that. Okay. And let's see, Chrisean Rock was out and about. They were shopping. Her and Marsh, and I guess her new stylist, her old stylist, I don't know. And there's some things that Chrisean posted that people was like, maybe persuasion has landed. But turns out, y'all, she just up there copying Angela. Okay. I hate to bust your bubble. But let's go ahead and get into what I saw first this morning when I woke up. Okay. Let me show you guys, and we'll get into it. Make sure you guys like this live. And you know, your POV is always welcome, you guys. Your POV is always welcome. Show up in the chat, okay? I also want to go ahead and get into, after that, we're going to talk about, is Zeus setting up the Malone sisters? Okay. Chrisean and Tesehki, is it going to be sisterhood or setup? And we know to expect the unexpected, right? We know, like, what was the reason for the last one? Like, do you guys remember? Well, I'm here to remind you. But let's get into what Bree had to say, y'all. Hold on. We're going to make our way right on over to, I think this is reality TV gone bad. Let's give credit where credit is due, y'all. Because I do be chopping and screwing up their videos. So I'm going to bring it to you raw right now. Hold on, you guys. Where is it? Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Where is it, bro? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. All right, it's on IG, y'all. It's on IG, and where are we? We are on reality TV gone bad T, right? Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. I guess I can show you what Tommy had to say. I didn't think I didn't think the clip was here, but maybe we should start with Tommy, y'all, because the rest of it I think is pretty old. This is the most recent. Let's go ahead and start with see what Tommy Lee had to say.
Announcement. I don't want to share with y'all, but it was a major announcement. Big shit. We got a Zeus baby on the way. We got a big Zeus baby on the way. A big one. Baddies and Lex fighting no more. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I did one scene. There was a major announcement. I don't want to share with y'all, but it was a major announcement. Big shit. We got a Zeus baby on the way.
I was supposed to have. I'm sorry. I was supposed to have that on mute. If y'all didn't hear that, who y'all think is she talking about? Because she said Zeus baby, a big. So she like, is it Biggie or is it Scotty? You know, Lemmy, Zeus, Scotty, Natalie. It's like somebody big. She's big. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? What do y'all think? Tommy looking good, right? Right?
I did one scene.
cute. So when I saw you take your shoes off, I took my shoes off. And they told me, if I run up on you, I'm not going to be in the scene. Okay, so we can have some context. If that's what you guys are on, because we know it's the Natalie show. Okay, I go out there. Her shoes was already off before we was on the scene. She walked off multiple times before I even got there. So we were on the set. I checked her. They knew what they was doing because she didn't want to fight me. She already said, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm not. You're a peasant. So while we was having our context, Tanisha walked in. So obviously that caused the uproar. So as Tanisha walked in, Natalie walked out and quit. But I thought you wanted to fight. Why did you? So after Natalie quit, her and her little Chinyans had a powwow. So then I got jumped. And then I got jumped because I fought low because she wanted to be cute. So when I saw you take your shoes off, I took my shoes off. And they told me, if I run up on you, I'm not going to be in the scene. Okay, so we can have some context. If that's what you guys...
Okay, so they said if you run up on Natalie, you're not going to be in the scene. Okay? So apparently she got jumped. She said Tanisha pulled up. Girl, we thought you wasn't coming. See, that's what I be saying. I be thinking some of this should be set up. You know what I'm saying? Just to get us hyped up, throw us off course or whatever, or just to bring the hype. And I think that should be set up. Because how you walking in, girl? I think they build us up just to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but regardless of the fact, whatever happened, Tanisha walks in. So Tanisha there now. So I don't know if she's saying Natalie quit because Tanisha walked in, or she just quit. And Natalie quits every 2.5 days. So we're not rolling with that. She'll be back. She'll be back. But I don't think that Natalie wanted Tanisha at Baddies USA because when she came, Natalie quit. Or could this all be a setup, y'all? Tanisha acting like she wasn't coming. Natalie acting like she's quitting every 5 days. Come on now, y'all. It's kind of old. Natalie quits every 3 days. Girl. And they want us to make a big thing out of it. I'm just pointing it out, okay? I'd be damned if I do an edited video on it. So now, wait, I think it's on here because who is it? Low London's gonna talk, and Low London said that Cat snatched Bree's wig off, and you didn't get jumped. And it sounds like that she didn't get jumped by Low London because she says in here, I got jumped because I was fighting Low London. So they're both telling the truth. Girl, you did not get jumped by Low London. And you just said you got jumped because you were fighting Low London. So I guess they went head up. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from it, y'all. But let's hear, hold on. I think the next one is going to be Low London. Because I was looking at several pages, y'all. So that's why. Oh, yeah, it is on this one. Hold on. Now, this is Low London and her side, okay? She does reveal that she squabbled with Bree, but Bree didn't get jumped. She got her wig snatched. Take a listen.
No filter. Hair did. These bitches around in bonnets, claiming they got jumped. Nobody jumped you. Didn't want to fight no peasant because, like I said, I don't fight barefoot Becky's. Like, what are you doing? Didn't get paid enough for that at all. But, you know, a little crumbs make a bitch get active. So they was out there trying to do their big one. Everybody want to beef with the biggest, the baddest, the it girl, the one who always got to carry the show at the beginning of the season. Nobody jumped you. You got your wig snatched off. Like, because nobody wanted to fight your little dust. Want to come for the biggest and the baddest because you need these little crumbs and you need these little 5 minutes. No filter. Hair did. These bitches around in bonnets, claiming they got jumped. Nobody jumped you. Didn't want to fight no pissing, because, like I said, I don't fight barefoot Becky's. Like, what are you doing? Didn't get paid enough for that. And
All right, so you guys heard what Low London had to say. I like Low London. She said she don't fight no barefoot Becky's. Everybody want their 5 minutes of fame, and I think that's true. Everybody's looking for that 5 minutes of fame even before they start filming. But y'all know everything is content. They're filming everything, even when they're not filming, right? Because most of the best content comes from when they're not filming. Y'all ever notice that? All right, so let's look. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm wondering, I'm thinking, I don't know who's pregnant, but whoever's pregnant, why are you on here? You feel me? Like, allegedly, I'm not sure if this is true, coming from Natalie, Diamond the Body is not on there because her nose is still broke and she can't really come back until it's healed or whatever. But DTB says she's just stepping away, I guess, from the drama, on top of she wants to further her music career. I think she has a song with somebody. I forgot who she said she had a song with. I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you think DTB is not on there because she got some kind of fracture in her nose, some kind of facial, like something's wrong from the last fight, allegedly? Or she's focusing on her career? One thing we do know is Zeus does get to the bag and gives the bag, right? I wonder how Tanisha got there. Did they negotiate? Was that, a setup? Was y'all just acting? Right? I tell you guys about those storylines, those ultimate storylines, and how they get it. Let me see if there's anything else on here, y'all. Oh, this is what I want to show y'all. This is what I wanted to show you guys. Let me go ahead and put it over here because, well, you know what? Go ahead and look at this video right here. And I'll be right back with my commentary, y'all. Baddies USA is bringing messy, y'all. Okay? They gonna be active on here. It's so many rivals, it's so many grudges, it's so many like backlash moments. Y'all get ready for the Baddies USA. And I'm not promoting anything, okay? I don't condone violence. I'm not promoting anything. I am merely a spectator, all right? And I expect to be fully entertained.
Okay, y'all, it is official. The Baddies USA takeover has begun. And for what I'm seeing, the girls are already outside, like clockwork. The chaos is starting to bubble before the cameras even start rolling. Word on the curb is almost everybody has checked in for the Baddies USA film. Yes, that includes OG Bad Girls Club faces and the new generation of Zeus troublemakers. Let's talk about it because the lineup this season is looking stacked and messy. We've already spotted Jayla, Bree, Sarah, Tommy, Nunu, Coke Killer, Judy, Scotty with the Body, and Summer. All popping out, hanging in DC, bar hopping, pre-gaming, and basically getting themselves camera ready for the madness to come. And y'all, the Divine Three, you already know who I'm talking about. DJ Sky, Marsh, and of course, Chrisean Rock. Folks online are saying that based on what Chrisean's been posting, it's given Persuasion might have entered the building. And if that's true, it might be a reunion-level showdown. Everybody seems to be at Ground Zero, Washington, D.C., which is apparently the official kickoff spot for Baddies USA. The word is that the first episode drops October 26th, and if this is the energy is what we're going to get before filming starts, I can only imagine the drama we're about to witness once the cameras go up and the drinks start flowing. Between the BGC veterans veterans, the Zeus originals, and the Divine Three, it's giving one thing and one thing only: beautiful chaos. So if you're tapped into the Baddies universe, make sure your notifications are on because this season might just outdo the rest. Stay tuned, stay ready, and stay hydrated because I got a feeling that the Baddies USA season is going to have the streets talking from DC to LA, baby. Thanks for tapping in. Follow and stay tuned for more.
Okay, so y'all got the download on everything that's popping as of right now. I am showing you guys right now the lineup for both the Baddies USA roster plus the BGC girls. They have all touched down in DC, y'all, and it is calamity. What do I call it? Beautiful chaos. Okay, beautiful chaos and ratchet rumbles. Because y'all be ratchet out here. You guys already know I don't like the jumping. I don't like the sneaking. I will never agree with that. Ever, ever, ever. Okay? You can call somebody out for a fade, right? And you already know I think there should be more substance to the show. And not just everybody just brawling just for no reason. Because most of the time, these hoes be fighting for no reason. Say, for example, just what I said about Chrisean, okay? If you look right here, Chrisean posts this. Let me see where it is. Just let me play it right quick. Hold on.
Everybody seems to be at Ground Zero, Washington, D.C., which is apparently their harsh, and of course, Chrisean Rock. Folks online are saying that based on what Chrisean's been posting, it's given persuasion might have entered the building. Chrisean's been posting, it's given
All right. So this is what Chrisean posted. And I think this was yesterday. This is what she posted yesterday, right? And we're gonna read things into things that may or may not be there, right? As content creators, hell, as spectators, because I think this came from someone's regular page. But hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get this. And people were kind of, well, the streets was talking. And they were saying when she posted this bad company corrupts good character, that, you know what I'm saying, she was already in DC. Something may or may not be going down. It's giving persuasion. You know, it's giving one of her, somebody that, you know what I'm saying, she don't get along with. I just chose persuasion, right? And this is what the streets was saying. I got this from, I guess, a comment or something like that. But come to find out, this hoe was just copying Angela. Girl, you is still over there in Blueface business. She's gonna try to get her position back with Blueface or die trying. Okay, if you think that saga is over with, if you think that she's not still reaching out, because she will reach out to you. Y'all could be enemies like a fuck. She gonna reach out. Y'all could be at odds. Y'all remember what I told you guys about Tesehki? Well, not what I told you, what I showed you in that video where she was like, she keep calling me. March said the same thing. Girl, you came down to my shop, invited me for a blunt, left, came back, invited me to go out to eat, then came back. I had to turn you down every time. She's a pushy little one. So I'm looking, and look, this is what I found, y'all. This is what I found. But what is up, April? What is up? Thank you so much for joining me, girl. You said, hey. What's up, Shiloh? Hi, happy Monday to you too. What? Ayo, run it up. Welcome, Ayo, run it up. You said he posted that to mock Angie. Yeah, exactly. Yep. She posted that to mock Angie. Let me show you. Shout out to you. Because that's exactly what she did. Y'all, look.
Bad character corrupts good people.
Okay.
Bad character corrupts good people.
Okay. So
Bad character corrupts good people.
okay. So
All right, y'all. So that is what Angela said, Blueface's girlfriend. That's what she said on a TMZ interview clip. And Chrisean, out of messy fashion, posted the same thing. I'm telling you, she all over there in Blueface business, but she right here in the Baddies USA. But her mind is over there in Blueface business. If y'all don't think she's watching every twist and turn that is going on in that man's life, you're smoking crack. You ain't been around, no, or you ain't been around that long. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Okay? I'm going to have to show you some things because she be effing with people. She all up in the Kool-Aid. Now, let me see. This is what, let me see. Hold on, you guys, because this was along with this was in this post. It says, Jonathan is healthy. He don't want no drama. Okay, so I think this is Carlissa answering somebody. I'm not sure. Let me blow it up a little bit, y'all, because I can't see it. Yeah, okay, so we got to go back and read what's on this. Hold on.
Bad character corrupts good people.
okay.
All right, so right here, let's read this because it gives a little context sometimes, right? We need to know what we're talking about. Now, Angela is more of an old girlfriend. Oh no, that's just the post. Let's read what's in the black. It says, this how you know her and John be discussing everything I say, LOL. I've been saying this to him ever since he was baptized at 12 years old. The phrase bad company corrupts good character is a biblical proverb from the New Testament, specifically 1 Corinthians 15:33. It means that associating with people who have poor morals can negatively influence and corrupt one's own good character and behavior. Girl, preach. Tell it, because that's true. Now the rest of it's kind of covered up. We'll just have to decipher it for the rest of it because you guys see it's covered. Oh no, that's us. Hold on, y'all. Let me take down this comment. Let me take down this. Hold on. So just so we can see what this says, let me take down this banner as well. Okay. So now, let me see. Okay. What the rest of this says. I gotta blow it up, y'all. It says, this can happen because the people around us can shape thoughts, habits, and values. Exactly. We should all live by this, by the way. This is a message for the people that are listening right now who find entertainment in what we're covering, the Baddies USA. It is a network. It is a show. It is a form of entertainment. Okay. It may be a guilty pleasure, but here we are. Okay. So don't crucify me. But I have to bring you guys the truth. And this is something we all should apply to our lives. Okay. Now that we covering it right quick. I done turned into Reverend Blonay around this bitch. But I'm serious. Like, that is something we should be living by. The book. Bad company corrupts good character is a biblical proverb from the New Testament, specifically 1 Corinthians 15:33. It means that this is a message. No matter where it comes from, this all makes sense. Right? It all makes sense. It means that associating with people who have poor morals can negatively influence and corrupt one's own good character and behavior. This can happen because the people around us can shape our thoughts, habits, and values. I couldn't have said it better myself. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, why are we here? Because, girl, Chrisean, you still being messy. Are we gonna have to read you like a book through this whole damn season? Because you you know how to poke the bear. See, what you doing is you still playing that same game with Blueface. I just hope he ain't playing the same game with you. And I hope that people like Jaden and Angela and any other who that come through there is mature enough to know that bad company corrupts good character. So why would you even want to entertain this? See, that's the problem. When you guys, it doesn't even have to be Chrisean. When we entertain that, this is a form of entertainment. I'm not talking about baddies. I'm talking about what happens off camera. The shenanigans and shit we've been seeing. Okay? The things that make us want to holler, save Junior. The fuck? Right? Reality meets reality. Yes, I'm covering reality TV, but have you seen how these mofos been acting in motherfucking real reality lately? Have you? Have you forgotten the hashtag Save Junior? We're going to get back to it, but I'm just saying, bro. Just saying. She up here with these same shenanigans, and you bringing that energy, right? She's bringing that energy with her. That means she's unsettled. That means nothing is cool. Nothing is cool. Like, it can't be cool. If you're still giving this type of energy, that is where your mind really is. You better get your mind in the game, girl. Fuck Blueface, girl. You better find a new bag. Okay? Man, girl, I thought you was only fuck with ones. You used to fuck with blue. Now you fuck with ones. You only fuck with white boys that be toting guns. And we seen your new boo. I just didn't find a clip of it. Yeah, she was kissing on somebody, allegedly. All right? Anyways, y'all, this is where she got that from. Okay? Being messy, poking the bear, still over there in Blueface business. Her mind ain't in the game, bitch. If you don't keep your motherfucking head on the swivel, I don't give a damn if you walk in with a whole brigade. The same police brigade you had tear down Terene's door and window. Okay? I don't care. You better keep your head on the swivel. Your head is not in the game. You depending on DJ Sky and who? March? Good luck with that. How'd that work out for you last time? How'd that work out for you? I'm just asking. Because I know you don't expect your stylist and your babysitter to jump in. I know you don't. So I don't know what her game plan is, okay? I'm hoping that sisterhood really stands the test of time. Because, girl, if not, I don't know. But as y'all can see, that's the energy she with. So we just put that 2 and 2 together. Yeah, y'all. So let me see if there's anything else I can bring y'all. Hold on. We can go to Instagram and see y'all because there is a little bit more. There is a little bit more going on, y'all. There's a few more clips out there that I did not catch. And we can get a little more tea, okay? Of what's going on with the goings on. Like, girl, Natalie, like, we gonna have to go to their stories. Some of these stories is dead. I'm just gonna let you know. Last time I checked, they on 14 hours, which is, I just go across the board and it's just one thing. A lot of y'all ain't even posting. I don't know if it's because they're in the midst of filming. I don't know if they are not allowed to, really have a shit like that, like they really want to. They be sneaking here and there or whatever. But it's been dry on these people IG stories. But we know we ain't dealing with the tight lips, okay? So it must have something to do with filming. People tired, probably sleeping in, the fuck. What is up, Miss Lady? You are right on time, girl. I just showed, what's going on, the latest Baddies USAT before they even start filming. BGC girls got something going on. Baddies USA got something going on. Okay, Bree got jumped. She said she got jumped. I think she went head up with Low London and then got jumped. Kat allegedly snatched her wig. She shows up on camera with a bonnet on, trying to explain her side of the story. And she said there was a big roar, a big eruption when Tanisha walks in. She made it look like Natalie walked out when Tanisha walked in, or Natalie walked out because Tanisha walked in. Now, me personally, I don't think that Natalie even wanted Tanisha there. And I think that Zeus makes these decisions without going over them with Natalie. Natalie, you are part of you are part of the entertainment. And at the end of the day, we're dealing with $1 billion company. Okay? Fuck a bitch and a hoe. And that's how they'll look at you. I mean, you're an important bitch and a hoe, but just the same, I don't think that they go over. I think they do this stuff because they know that they're looking at the bigger picture. They're looking at it from a dollar's point of view. They're not looking at it like, oh, let's be nice to Natalie. No, they're looking at like, man, what if we bring Tanisha in? What if we act like we're not going to pay her what we're going to pay her, but then we pay her and we catch Natalie off guard and just let her walk in? That's the dastardly shit that Zeus does. Okay? And I mean dastardly as in entertainment, boo. That's what we're here for. That's what we are here for. But they just be like messy with it. So ultimately, I don't think that she knew, or this could be a storyline, y'all. Always keep that open. They could know about this, and this would just be a fucking storyline. Right? So we're not gonna feed too much into that. But that's what's going on, y'all. Low London spoke to, she said that you didn't get jumped, that Kat snatched your wig, and y'all squabbled up. Okay. You also said you got jumped because you were fighting Low London. That makes me think that y'all went head up. All right. Biggie, I think, was already getting into it with somebody. I don't know if that was in the clip. I think it was in the clip of the video that I played. We don't know if Big Lex has fought yet. Natalie said that Tabby, I forgot how you pronounce her name, will be in every motherfucking season of Baddies since she fought Bree the last motherfucking time. She has secured a spot every season. You will see her motherfucking face. Oh, and that's what Natalie said. Okay. Tommy said it's a big announcement. Somebody's prego, and she kept reiterating the word big, big, big. And Zeus, big Zeus baby, big Zeus baby. So I'm thinking it's either Scotty with the body with Lemmy, it's Natalie Nunn, her damn self, or who else did I say? Scotty with the body, Zeus, Natalie or Biggie, because she kept on saying big, big, big Zeus baby. I don't know, y'all. But that's what you missed, girl. Okay. And you're welcome for me catching you up on it. Now, like I said, Chrisean is messy. Her mind and her game, her mindset and her game is over there on Blueface's ass. Her head is not in the game, and she better get it in the game. Girl, we are not fooled. Okay, we are not fooled. All right. And that's just good advice. You know what I'm saying? They all need to be present and have their head in the game. You better keep your head on the swivel because the people are still sneaking people. Girl, I wouldn't want to be in it like that. Smiley and Biggie fought 3 a.m. I heard. Oh, that was Smiley and Biggie. Okay, we are going to do a little IG scrolling so we can look at several other media outlets and see what's going on. Okay, because that's what we're here for, right? We're here to get the latest. Now, I did put a little video together for y'all, a little intro, but we can catch the rest, baby, but just by scrolling and looking, baby. You said, what's up, Crazy Goose? You said, I have an issue, Malone. I am tired of this bloated head girl. I can't even stand to look at the pictures of Junior. It breaks my heart so much. Yes, it does. And some people are having problems with even seeing Chrisean make money. And because we know what's going on in the background. Okay. But I am here to bring you the tea and I am going to deliver, okay? Got to be fair and impartial when I do bring you guys the tea in a way. Then I will add my POV, but I got to get the tea out there to you as it is, and then I'll let you know how I see it, okay? That's the little cherry on top, right? But as long as I bring you guys the straight tea of what's going on, this can be your source, all right? You say, I'm watching and waiting until she's canceled, but I took a break yesterday. Okay, so you took a break. It could be Rock. Rumors already going around, and she says she isn't fighting. Who knows? Yeah, she says she isn't fighting and she don't want to fight, but will she have to fight? Yes, girl. Yes, you will. Okay, you spazzed out and went off simply because Tesehki wouldn't pummel to death the likes of Woe, Vicky, and Anna Mac. Not saying Anna Mac is no punk. I actually like Anna Mac, but she is small. All right, I've seen her little bitty journey of the little weight she gained. She do look good, but God, she was a $105. All right, Tesehki knows she would have probably been in jail for double red rum. The fuck? Are you serious? Over Chrisean? Now we know people have done time for you before, girl, but Tesehki, she said not her. And that was the smartest decision she could have ever made. But you spazzed out over that. You made a big thing. Now, like Tesehki could have bumped your belly. She was acting a little strangish. She was acting like she was about to whoop your ass, like y'all was on Crazy in Love, okay? I got that energy, especially when you was reaching for your bag or she was reaching for her bag and you were talking back and forth, kind of that moment. Girl, I thought she was going to haul off and just boop, bop your ass. But she didn't. She restrained. And later on in another video, she said that when you guys were, when you had her jumped, she could see you hitting her, but all she could see was your belly. And that's the reason why she didn't come after you. All right. That's what Tesehki said. And she didn't do it. So, that was a thing, but girl, you put a 10 on it too. You became paranoid. You said that she was trying to, don't quote me, it's just from my memory, that she was trying to like take something from you, or you heard her saying something. But ultimately it was the bump in the stomach, because you mentioned it, like she wanted to fight you. And I kind of felt that energy. I don't know if you necessarily got bumped in the stomach, but when you was reaching part for that I don't remember, but I think she was reaching for like luggage or something like that. That little moment, yes, I thought she was gonna whoop your ass. I thought she was gonna whoop your ass. And then when she snatched them damn when she was in that bus and she snatched those Go cameras, bloop, 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 bloop. She started throwing it out. I don't even remember who was out there, Tay or whoever. Somebody was out there, boy. She was chucking them motherfuckers. She was like, bloop, bloop. Whoever it was catching them motherfuckers like they was Deion Sanders up in this bitch. Like, bloop, bloop. She took them cameras, so she was hiding something, girl. And we see how fast that went left. So do you have a problem with my title, Chrisean and Tesehki Malone sisters, or set up on Zeus? We saw how it went left last time. And you think we're going to question this time? Now, y'all already know my sentiment. Y'all already know what I think. I want the sisters to stick together. I'm rooting for them to stick together. I'm just out here bringing y'all what's on these social media streets. And if I talk about it, it's because I have an interest in it, or I think maybe it has something to it, or sometimes I just be wanting to bring y'all shit, right? So I don't know. Y'all. Could they go? Could they fall out? Could they fall out? I don't know. You say, wait a minute, you said she's fighting, or we gonna cancel Zeus. Chrisean talk a lot of mess. Yeah, girl, she gonna fight. She definitely is gonna fight. Girl, do not let that fool you. Do not let that fool you. Hey everyone, BGC should have their own show against the bad. I know. One day, y'all out y'all minds. Y'all are out of your minds. Zeus, one day, y'all really that stingy? Y'all got the money. And I mean, those are veterans though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We're just gonna let it play out. I agree with you, GG77. Like one day, they should have their own segment. Like I thought they was at least gonna be there for at least a few days, like a week. I didn't know one fucking day. Now this is all allegedly, y'all, and this is coming from the same person who said that she wasn't going, and then all of a sudden gonna pop up and make Natalie walk the fuck out. Tanisha is there now. Y'all don't remember the live I just did? Where she talking about she wasn't gonna go? The fuck? I played you guys some videos yesterday. I mean, her clips from her IG yesterday. But yeah, y'all. Let me see the rest of this because we're supposed to be reading the other part of this. I think this is Carlissa answering somebody or something. But the fact that Chrisean is mocking Angie is crazy work. Girl, your mind is not in the game. All right. And so I think, let's just read this. Fuck what I think. All right. So somebody's answer says, so Chrisean posted a pic with the same quote. I hope your son isn't associating with her. It's about the child, okay? But please don't allow Chrisean to divide you and your son again. God bless, #mom of 2 boys. Now, this may be somebody that Carlissa knows, right? And she just decided to post this. And Carlissa says, no, he's not. She just saw Angela's TMZ report, LOL. All right? So y'all see that. Jonathan is healing. He don't want no drama. Let's hope that to be true, y'all. But we know that Chrisean's head is not all the way in the game. Now, I'm not saying she's not present, but you're not all in the game. You paying attention to what's going on over there, girl, you're gonna lose your sanity. Do y'all remember how it was when you broke up with somebody, but you still had feelings for them? Do you remember how hard that was? That shit ain't easy. Nobody's being hard on anybody. That shit is not easy, no matter who you are. And you want to throw in all the, you know, throwing shade and doing all that extra stuff. That shit is tiring. You said Persuasion and Bobby Lights got into it. They should put him in Baddies. He's always in the mix of things. Yeah, I know. I know, huh? What's up, a Black Beauty Gamer? You said, I have never seen any of the Baddies episodes. I only know of these people through you and other content creators. My sis watches, and I know just as much as she does about it, okay? No, some of these girls I do not know, and I'm with you on that. I don't know as much as somebody tells me, but I will as soon as we start watching it. That's why I say the real commentary and the tea on the Baddies will come once we start watching it, y'all. Because I'll be looking at it in my own eyes and I'll be just naturally responding, right? You say it's a picture with Ronnie holding his little baby, Jay Malone's before Blueface. DJ Sky already fought the one. I know, but who? So that's what she was talking about. They always want to fuck with the biggest. I thought she was maybe referring to Chrisean. That's why I was thinking maybe something happened, you know, with Chrisean. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see what's going on now. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Let's see. Zeus don't care about Chrisean being there. They just want ratings and money. Exactly. Exactly. Now, that's all I got as far as what's going on with the Baddies. But like, I beg to question, how is this Chrisean and Tesehki Malone sisters going to go? Is there a setup on Zeus? Because if you know Zeus like I know Zeus, this is not a far-fetched question. Okay, this is not a far-fetched question. This is not out of the blue. This is not out of, and with all these flip-flop ass females. Okay, most of this shit is a facade. Anything is possible. And if we remember how it crashed out last time, what was the reason for the lies? Because when y'all went in on some sisterhood shit. Y'all went in on Tesehki is supposed to protect you at all cost shit. And look at where we landed. Look at where we landed. I'm just saying. Y'all. And it all started on that Zeus episode. But you know, I love to take y'all back to the hood like K-Swiss. All right? I love to do it. Let's go.
Auditioning for it, and you just try to mark me out on my own show.
So this is what's tea. I was on IG and I caught Tesehki, Chrisean Rock's sister, going live. So she was showing off her puppies, and if you don't know, she breeds and sells purebred dogs. Okay, so in this conversation, she goes on to let us know that Chrisean Rock needs to come pick up her dog.
It's so upset. Hello, what is the matter? This one loves to fight her diet. She challenges her diet. That is Chrisean's dog. Wait for her to pick it up. Tell Chrisean to come pick up her dog, mate. Look at her. Mercury. Pluto is so jealous. You want your name to be Mercury? Pluto and Mercury. Pluto and Mercury. By his leg.
You haven't FaceTimed, DM'd her. Why do we have to deliver that message? Is it because the fact that you fought a pregnant Chrisean Rock on her own show, Crazy in Love Season 2, and you got called out at the Baddies East audition by none other than Natalie Nunn because even though you got a pink pass from Chrisean Rock, she comes out with an alleged diss song after video surfaced of Chrisean and Natalie, she could not be on the show. So apparently that made her upset. She made a diss track. It is what it is. She's not on the show. We got Rock.
I mean, I'm just saying, to me, that's trifling. That's what Chrisean said. Don't be mad at me.
So my sister, she get drunk, get emotional, but get disrespectful in my face. And yeah, I go off on her. I hit her, like, what the, why are you bumping up against me like I don't got a baby in my stomach? So I get off on her, like, bitch, back up. And then I'm like, yeah, and stop hitting me up for, like, stop trying to be cool with me and you're not cool with me. I hate people like this. So when she came to auditions, I still had this change of heart, like, all right, kid, I'm still going. I ain't even really look her way that much, but I did look out, like, I fed her, gave her some Chick-fil-A because she was in the waiting room. Said what's up, kept it cordial. Like, what the I didn't get that. I don't know what the that is. So Natalie, like, Chrisean, don't give her nothing. And I still gave it to her because I'm really trying to show her that I don't care. I'm not hating. I'm never gonna try to block their blessing. But here go a pass. So I gave her a pass, right? I give her a pass. Natalie, like, hell no. How the people come over here like you didn't just try to slap up on your sister like she's not pregnant? Get going. That's who auditioning for. So, like, that's what happened at the audition.
What does it say one more time? What's the crew name?
Tesehki.
Big Tesehki. Okay.
Big Tesehki. You heard it the first time.
Chrisean's
sister.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at her. Oh, we don't know. Which one?
Wait, which one? The one in the silver? Wait, hold on.
She got a ticket?
Yes.
Oh, okay. With the ponytail on the top of her head. Right here, look at her. She looks just like that. The thicker one right here with the black. Oh, okay.
Hi.
Again, bro.
Can we have your Instagram?
Tesehki. Come on, Tesehki. She's the first. Her name is Tesehki. Tesehki.
So y'all saw that, right? I just wanted to jog your memory. Okay. So it wasn't out of the it wasn't out of the picture that they could fight while she was pregnant. Okay. And I'm not saying that Tesehki would have, because she didn't. And I don't want to add anything or take anything away. But before, they were fighting. It's on camera. And what you just heard right now with Natalie co-signing, that did happen. They didn't want her on the show, but was that a setup? And we all know that Tesehki called out Chrisean, because Chrisean was like, Natalie said she didn't want you on there, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, wait, this don't make sense. If this is her own show, why would she say something like that? And turns out she ends up talking to Natalie, and it's a whole nother story. But we've known Chrisean, allegedly, out there on these streets, they call her a liar. Some even say compulsive. I don't know. And those are coming from her own family members. Her sisters have called her a compulsive liar before. All right. Now, do you guys remember when Tesehki put Chrisean on blast, and her goons, her pit bulls, her minions? Well, she didn't say minions, but she did. Mars, she called her a pit bull. I'm sorry. Okay. And remember, Chrisean Rock didn't want Tesehki on the show. She did get it. And I do want to reiterate this. Chrisean did put her on. Let's just get that out the way. Chrisean did open the avenue for you to be able to get on that platform. Okay? Chrisean did put Tesehki on. Simply, if you want to look at it, she was there first. She opened up the doors for you. You cannot negate that or take that away from her. I just feel like Chrisean would hold that against you every day of your life. And you would always owe her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day, girl, that was 6 years ago. Bitch. That was 8 years. Like, that type of person who you just owe her forever. Like, you're just indebted forever. Like, you're an indentured servant forever. Like, the fuck? And I don't know if Tesehki gave Chrisean her props, right? It seems like every time they discuss something, they always talk over each other. No one really listened. And if they did listen, it was just to know when they could talk again, because it was always like a clash for me. But I want to play this video for you. It's just going to be a clip. And I want you guys to see this video, because this is when Chrisean put them on blast. And this is when we see that Chrisean didn't want Tesehki on the show and that she lied. Now, as far as everything that happened, Tesehki expressed that the trust is fucked up. And you know what? Once trust is it's very hard. Now, people can forgive, but that trust just will never be the same as the authentic, natural, and raw trust that you have with or for that person. Right? It can be rebuilt, but it will never be the same. Right? But she said that trust was fucked up. Okay? And I don't know. Let me let you go ahead and hear this. Hold on, you guys. And then we're going to do some internet scrolling, bring you guys back up to speed. But I did want to touch on this. And no, I'm not being a wet blanket. No, I'm not being a pessimistic. I'm just looking at the facts, okay? And from our last experience, it may happen again. It can happen again, right? Are we wishing for the best that we see sisterhood? I mean, if you want more positivity in this show, you definitely want them to be together and maintain that sisterhood, right? No matter what it takes. But I'm not so sure, because how it fell apart last time, it didn't take too much. It didn't take an earthquake. Okay, it didn't take an earthquake to shake that shit up and make that shit go to shambles. All right, the shit was ass backwards in 5.2 seconds. We was watching them be sister. We're brothers. We're happy and we're colored. To being mortal enemies, to tearing each other down. Okay, to getting jumped, getting eggs thrown at them, and a whole rift in real life. Okay. Let me go ahead and bring this up, and then we'll come back, and I'll bring you guys up to date because there's a few more clips I wanted to show you, but let's get into this. And this is, I mean, this is perfect. This is right up the alley. If they are being set up by Zeus, this is what I would expect from Zeus. I'm sorry. Now, what I expected from them, I don't know. You know, I think it's 50-50. They can go either way. But with Zeus, I'm expecting this. And this is why I'm going to talk about it. You see, everyone went shopping for the show. Yeah. What's up, Hazel Love? How are you? Hold on, you guys. She said she trusts her with the dog after what she did with the dog she had. I don't know. I think that was before that because that's an old video, y'all. That's from years ago that I did. But it was relevant because it happened in and around the time of this rift. You guys remember I told you I used to cover this. I just had to delete a lot of my videos. So that's the reason why there's not a lot of videos on it. Trust me, I deleted almost 600 videos. Let's see. Tesehki and Chrisean is not the star if Baddies, they clicking down. Tesehki, sorry. Wait, what? What happened? What's going on? What's up, Hazel Love? I'm glad I could fill y'all in. Yeah. All right. So let me go ahead and bring this up, you guys. Hold on. And this is what Tesehki was saying back then. All right. I'm taking y'all back to the hood like K-Swiss. How far back? Way back. Let me see. Oh my God. And that full sit down that they had on Zeus, that was so contrived. I bet you they had to film for hours just to capture the moments and to get the right words out. Because you guys know they be filming that shit to catch the right moments and stuff like that. Like it's not just no one and done shot. It's not just no one and done. Hold on, y'all. I done brought up my damn. Okay, let me pull this up for you guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share out this live, you guys, and subscribe to the Blown Society. Become a VIP. And that means anytime you push subscribe, you are a VIP. We are the VIPs, babes. Okay, hold on, y'all. And don't forget, I have my all-in-one digital course, the Digital Boss Playbook, available for y'all in my store. Okay, invest in yourself. Make sure you guys check that out in my store. All you have to do is go to my profile on YouTube, my homepage, and you will see the store. Go ahead and push that and get into it. All right, invest in your future, guys. So let me make sure this comes up because sometimes it makes me go the other way. Is this it? Okay, now this was, listen to what Tesehki had to say. I didn't let enough because I didn't already broke it the fuck down for y'all. Let me stop talking and let me let her start talking. Hold on, y'all.
I'm glad my wishes was respected finally. And yeah, that's why you guys don't hear my part on the song. I don't give a fuck to be on the song. My part is so hard. Have you heard the song? And that my verse is deserving to the actual, when we all thought it was organic love, when we was dropping it, when we all was so-called organically loving on each other, that's when it was perfect for that song to come out. So that's why I'm not telling my big brother, hey, take the shit down, I don't want to be a part of the shit with her. No, keep that up. He already had that up. I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to take back what I did or said in a moment. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I didn't want to be a part of it. Yes, blurred me out. I'm glad, I'm thankful. I was going to be pissed if I was on that video. I was going to be pissed. Management was going to be calling, like, click, 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 click. Yeah, that verse is a real ass verse. It's actual facts. It's my life. It was no lying, no gimmicking, all that bullshit. So that, yeah, at this time, right now, what's going on with me and my family, all of us, it's just me on the track was not gonna fit the criteria. Just not working. Anyhow, far as Natalie, everybody keeps saying Natalie's scary, da 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 da. Oh, Natalie said something about my mom, teeth. I said something about Natalie's mom. You know how immature we were being at that point? At that point, we were both acting like immature girls. So I said something about her mom. She said something about my mom. We bitches get through shit. We real niggas, boss ass bitches get through shit. That was something you can get through. As far as jumping me with your fucking fake ass pit bulls, that's not something you can get through. Everything that she said, y'all don't want to hear it. It was facts. Well, I don't care if you guys like it or not. What she fucking said was facts. It was facts, baby. Motherfuckers didn't want me. Chrisean didn't want me on the show. Chrisean was on my phone because she's my sister, so we was personally talking. She had a phone telling me, yeah, just talk to Natalie and Boss Man, and yeah, they don't want you on the show. I told them they better put you on the show. She gonna tell me that Natalie said, she said, Natalie said, Chrisean, you really gonna go against me and put her on the show? You really gonna go against me? And I'm like, isn't this Natalie? Isn't this Natalie show? So why would she be saying that? But I'm listening to her because I'm her sister. And I'm on bed rest. I literally just got my body done, so I'm just like, still off the anesthesia.
Okay, so let's just stop right there, because this is this part that I was talking about where Chrisean made it seem like, oh, you're going to put my sister on, you're going to put my sister on or else, and they didn't want to. And a lot of people that live manipulative and move with manipulation, right? And they try to be conniving and they're just spiteful and they try to stop your bag, or they act out of jealousy or whatever it is, jealousy, envy, whatever it is that motivates someone to act like this. They always want to separate you from the person that they don't want you to talk about. You feel me? They'll try to like say something about that person so you won't like that person, so then you won't want to reach out for that person, so then they can continue to lie. And I think that's what we're looking at in this situation, because Tesehki caught it. She's like, wait a minute, you're still gonna put them on the show? Like, girl, this is Natalie's show. Why would she be crying to you, Chrisean Rock, talking about you're gonna put her on the show and I don't want you to put her on? Girl, why would she be saying that? So that was a good catch with Tesehki. Tesehki like, what the fuck? And I bet you Tesehki was like, let me go talk to this girl. Went and discussed with Natalie and found out that Chrisean was lying, and Chrisean was the one that didn't want her on the show, despite the fact that she put her on, right? Inadvertently, whether directly or indirectly, whether you meant to or not, girl, you opened the door for your sister, you put her on, she took it and ran with it like a motherfucking baton in a relay race. And we not mad at it. We not mad at it. She took it and she made it her own, right? And what she did was shine. And that you cannot take that away from Tesehki. She went and she was herself. She put a 10 on the 2 when she was supposed to. She knew the game was dangerous when she took it. And she rocked that shit. All right? But we see that girl, you really didn't want her on. You gave her a pink ticket. You put her on. You was acting like you wanted her on the show, but secretly you was in the background hating. Mm, mm, mm. On your own sister. And they wondering why we talking about could the Chrisean and Tesehki, the Malone sisters, set up or crash out. And the setup is to crash out. Because either they're going to stick together, right? And tap that ass, or they're going to fall apart and be fighting each other. And Tesehki already said you can't fight, girl. You're just strong and strong-willed. Okay? You're not as sleek as you was. You're not as fast as you. Girl, it's been 2 years. Okay? But I guess maybe it's just like riding a bicycle. Once you learn, nah. Go and head up, nah. It's different players all the time. It's not the same road. You know what I'm saying? While you're on that bike, bump. Nah. Nah. You got the likes of the big 3. You got the likes of no. You got no. Even Anna could be a handful right now. Scotty at this point is trying to get it in the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the new girls that I know nothing about until I start watching, can't wait. But girl, they look like they don't play. Okay? They look a little bit swifter, a little bit faster. All right? That's all I got to say on that. Let's keep going.
So a lot of stuff was going over my head. She said, Natalie said, Sean, if you agree to this, they're putting her on the show. And don't you think she's going to blow up and throw it in my face? I told my right-hand man, Tay-Tay. My right-hand man, Tay-Tay, was right there. She was actually right there. And she, before I could even say something, hung up the phone with Chrisean. She like, yo, I know that's your little sister. And she's like, yo, but why would Natalie have a reason to say, if I put her on the show, she's going to throw it up in my face and blow up on me? Why would Natalie say that? Me and Natalie didn't have no history. We didn't have a friendship. It's more likely for my sister to say that because all the guilty conscious shit that's kicking in, all the fucked up shit that you have done to me, little girl, and you know how many times I forgave you. I've never apologized to you because I don't be doing.
How long have I been saying this? I won't say I haven't never seen this clip before, but it's my first time in years seeing this clip. I've been saying that. Please apologize and thank you. She's saying it out her own mouth. Your conscience is fucking with you. All that fucked up shit you done did. Is this really settled? Is this really resolved? Enough for you guys to come as one back on the very devil's playground that fucked y'all up in the first motherfucking place? You back in the same hand. Right? And ever since Tesehki and Chrisean have been on Zeus, things have not been the same since. And the energy was just awkward. I hope it's not going to be awkward. But like I said, they're sisters. They have made up and broke up 50 times over. They have a special relationship with each other that we will never know. At one point, Tesehki called Chrisean her son. All right? Said that the mama had Chrisean and handed her over to Tesehki. That means Tesehki was about 6, 7 years old. And she probably is literal when she say that. She probably had to take care of Chrisean ever since she was a oodle of a doodle baby. And she was, 6 or 7. Yes. That's twisted and dysfunctional and yeah. I would believe something like that. Now, that's just my perspective, but this is the stuff that's coming out the Tesehki mouth. She said, my mama literally had you and handed you to me. She probably been raising you, girl, since you was 7. She made you. She created you. I think you learned everything from Tesehki. And duh, that's your older sister, but that was the one that was closest to you in age. Y'all probably grew up like the Bobbsey twins. Let's just be honest. Chastity's just a year or so apart from Tesehki. I'm just putting it out there. I think she's just 30. All hella young, but I'm just saying. So they grew up in and around each other. You learned everything you know, girl, good or bad, unfortunately. Some of it's generational curse, can't help it. But we ain't gonna knock you for it. But you learn your shit from Tesehki and Chastity. So you got a little bit of Chastity, a little bit of Tesehki. Girl, why you do your sister like this? And she gonna find out by talking to Natalie. You know these people don't hold water. That's what's going on, y'all. She said it herself, and I'm gonna rewind it a little bit. And she would know more than us, right? We're just spectators. We were just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. She knows. She's been raising Chrisean since she was born. Right? And remember, they may have fluff. It may not all be the truth, but there's the devil's in the details. In everything that they say, there's an inkling of truth. Okay? They're not just pulling this out their ass, out the air. No.
Yo, I know that's your little sister and all that. She's like, yo, but why would Natalie have a reason to say, if I put her on the show, she's gonna throw it up in my face and blow up on me? Why would Natalie say that? Me and Natalie didn't have no history. We didn't have a friendship. It's more likely for my sister to say that because all the guilty conscious shit that's kicking in, all the fucked up shit that you have done to me, little girl, and you know how many times I forgave you. I've never apologized to you because I don't be doing you wrong. I don't. So all the shit you've done to me, it was most likely that you said that to Boss Man and Natalie. Why y'all putting her on the show? She's gonna blow up in my face. She's gonna throw it up in my face. No, I'm not. I've never been the type of bitch to throw up shit in nobody's face. Fuck is you talking about? Because that's the case, I would have been told the world what you have done to me. Let's talk about it. Secondly, and I keep forgiving. Like I'm not a fucking trash can, bro. So anyway, I'm like, damn, Natalie said that. Oh, really? She was like, yeah, yo, we was on the phone talking about you for hours. I'm like, why was you on the phone talking about me for hours? Like, I'm here. I'm still living. You could have added me in the call. No, the reason why they're getting added to the call, because she called them talking about me. I really believe Boss Man and them called her and said, hey, we are putting Tesehki on the show, whether you like it or not. I think Sean said, because this is the truth. This is what's said. Sean, like Natalie said. Because this is the thing. Me and Natalie never talked. So how the fuck Natalie know? Natalie don't even know that I know everything that she just said on that live. That was already said to me. But it was said that Natalie said it. The whole time it was the motherfucker that said she said it. It's crazy. So this is what happened. They say, hey, we putting Tesehki, your sister, on the show, whether you like it or not, She responded, hey, Natalie, y'all really gonna do this to me? Y'all don't think she's gonna blow up and throw that shit in my face? Natalie said, yada, yada, I was on the phone. But that's how it went. It didn't go how my fucking sister called me and told me that it went. She said that they just called me and said, fuck is we gonna put her on the show? I mean, and I was sitting there thinking, like, why would they say that? That's their show.
Nikki, too, you said, yep, and she's going to take Marsh through something. Maybe Lemmy is paying Marsh for babysitting Junior. You said, did you peep Chrisean sitting with Lemmy in the car? Yeah, after Love Cabin. Yeah, I did. I saw that. And Hazel Love said, isn't this old? I thought they made up and now they're going on the show. Yeah, this is old, but this, I'm showing you this because people are wondering why me. covering this, and people on the streets, on these social media streets, are saying that there's a possibility that Chrisean and Tesehki could crash out again, and it won't be sisterhood, and it will all be a setup on Zeus, because Zeus is for the virality. Zeus is for the bag. We expect this from Zeus. So I feel like this is a POV that I wanted to talk about, right? And I wanted to show you, you know, Tesehki recalling when she fell out the first time, when she first fell out with Chrisean over this, right? And how Chrisean was hating in the background, trying to stop her bag. She was saying one thing, but doing another. The same thing that she was saying to Natalie and Lemmy, she said that Lemmy and Natalie was saying to her. And Tesehki figured that shit out and thought that shit was shady, thought that shit was shisty, and didn't take too kindly to it. And so I'm trying to show you, because history repeats itself. And if it happened then, there's a possibility that they could fall out again. It's like, it's not rocket science. So yes, this is an old clip. And I think the past two clips I've showed you, like I told y'all, take you back to the hood like K-Swiss. That means I'm about to show you something old. Yeah. Okay. And I often do that, y'all. I often go back to old clips to prove a point, to bring some type of light to what I'm saying, or to put a face or a voice to something that I've heard. Okay. So receipts. All right. Sometimes my receipts are old. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is fucked up. And this is what Tesehki is saying. This is how she found out. And that's what I say. Like, how they fall the first time. Like, how's that working for you? How's that working for you, Tesehki? Okay? Because you said some solid and some true shit up in this video. That's all I'm saying.
It's not only shows. Why was she? Okay, whatever. But now it makes more sense. Now that the truth is starting to come out, it just makes more sense. Motherfuckers been, you're not, then when I say motherfuckers, I'm not talking about Natalie. I'm talking about Chrisean and her little weird ass so-called godly friends. They've been plotting on me. It's just when you are a real God's child, baby, God's going to make sure it doesn't happen. Yeah. He's going to protect you. And then he's going to make sure he give you armor so you can protect yourself as well. And that's what happened in the situation. The odds was for me to fall, crumble, get stomped out. Yeah, motherfuckers was told to stomp me out, all types of weird shit. It didn't happen because I'm a goblin. I'm a warrior. Are you dumb? Yeah, let's talk about it. Get into the tea. Huh, bitch. Y'all keep saying in the comments, you need to forgive, Y'all don't even know how many times I forgave. At this point, how the fuck you come from that? Even if, let's just say this. I'm going to give y'all this. Let's say if I would answer a call on Monday when she kept calling my phone. When you keep calling my phone, texting me, bro. I'm not answering you. Let's say if I would have answered and I would have accepted her apology. Do y'all know my conscience would have been tore up? Y'all know I would have been like, okay, say, because one thing about it, if I forgive you, I'm back like this with you. I'm back cool with you. I forgave you. I never hold shit over here. I forgive you. So if I forgave her, that means we would have been back like this. Like far as around each other. I would have literally been paranoid, like, yo, if we have any type of word, misunderstanding, I got to worry about her calling my goons. Matter of fact, let me call my goons. Then maybe Sean always stays at my house. She loves to hear. Everybody loves to hear. Biggie's here. The big legend Biggie is here. What are you talking about? It's a loving place. I'm a loving person. So I can, I probably would leave her here, go to the gas station, grab some blunts. I'm going to have to think about, oh my God, Sean is at the house with my children. My fucking trust is fucked up. So
I just hope that is resolved. Okay, because these are the kind of things that can cause a rift really, really quick. These are the things that can cause left to go right. Right to go left really, really quick. Okay, and for motherfuckers to fall out with each other, and there'll be a whole new rumble in the jungle. That's all I'm saying. They were told to stomp her out. What if they really would have did that? Got an opportunity to do that? They could have broke her no anything. You gonna fuck up your sister like that? Over some shit like that? It don't make no sense. No. She said, remember I said how she keeps calling. She'll keep calling. Even if she fall out with you, she gonna call your ass. She said, imagine if I would have took the apology then. I see a pattern of behavior. That's all. Method of operation. That's just me, baby. Tesehki said this will fuck with her conscience. This shit will fuck with your conscience. And I could feel her on that. She said she would be paranoid to leave Chrisean at her place while she go make a blunt run. What? I just hope that all of this has been resolved. That's some deep shit. You feel paranoid to leave your sister at your house with your kids? Let's see when this video was, because this is an old one. Hold on. That would be interesting to see. Let me show y'all. Let me let you guys know. And normally I do. I don't know why I didn't this time. Hold on. All right. So if you want to see this video in its entirety, well, you guys are watching it now. Credit is Barbie Sky. The A is replaced with the X. This was 2 years ago. Okay. That's what this video is. This video is 2 years ago. Not that long ago, you guys. All right. I've known people to hold grudges for way less, okay, than loss of trust, and it bearing on your conscience and being the fuck paranoid to leave your sister at your house with your kids. Okay, I've seen people hold grudges for less. I've seen people want to get even for less. I've seen people fall out for less. So this is a valid question, y'all. And it's just intriguing just to dig into it, to go back in the past, because history does repeat itself. And look at it, right? That's all we doing, y'all. Take it for what it's worth. I'm here to inform, entertain, and engage with my VIPs. Become part of the Malone Society, you guys, all right? Take it, you know. Don't take it seriously, y'all. And the reason why I say that is because we don't know none of these people. Okay? We don't know none of these people, so it should be a given that we really don't give a fuck like that. Okay? You see, the eater was accused of being eaten. Now they coming as a duo and thinking they gonna eat. Yeah. What's up, love? And that's what I want them to do. So don't come over here thinking I'm a hater or I'm wishing them to crack. Now, I'm just going by the past. You said, I wish Clarissa Shields can go on Baddies. Natalie asked her, but Clarissa couldn't go. Well, I don't know why. Aren't her hands, by law, deadly weapons? She wouldn't be able to fight nobody. If you're a professional boxer, your hands are registered as deadly weapons. So I don't even think that she can't fight nobody. She can't fight nobody, y'all. At least from what my understanding. She said Chrisean didn't apologize either. Tesehki desperately trying to survive for greed. Exactly. That may very well blow up, y'all. And Zeus knows that. See, Zeus is like me. That's the reason why I'm calling Zeus out, but I'm not hating on Zeus. Because I see exactly what The Rock is cooking. I see exactly what Zeus is about. Right? And I'm still choosing to be a part of this entertainment sector of part of Zeus. Because that's what they are. They are a network. They bring us entertainment. We are to consume it. And I am here to break it down, talk about it, engage. That's what us content creators do. And this is the perfect example of doing what I love and getting paid for it. Right? That should be everybody's plight. No matter if you're in the chat, no matter if you have your own channel, no matter if you're bigger on Instagram or more into TikTok or Snapchat, right? If you have your own business or you have 9 to 5, you should always be striving to do ultimately what you love to do and get paid for it. All right. That's a big part of why I'm here too as well. I enjoy what I do and I fucking get paid for it. And if you guys fucking smash the motherfucking like button and share this bitch out. We will get into the algorithm and more people will know this is where they come and get their tea. All right. Some of their tea. Yeah, some of your tea, right? Because I like watching other content creators too. God forbid you just watch me all day. Nah. But fit me in though. Fit me the fuck in. The fuck. Okay. All right, y'all. So let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yep, they about no money, no love there. So we know what we're dealing with, y'all, right? 9 to 5 always work or get business with money, and you already made before you be accused of SA Tesehki. So this is what she's saying, y'all. Okay. And if you guys remember, at one given time, we know, Tesehki, you will kick Chrisean to the curb because you kicked her out. She was living with you. I don't know about now, here and now. It was when she was way younger. It don't matter. You kicked her out when she was a kid, I think. And remember, she was forced to have to sleep outside or sleep at one of her friends' house. You didn't give a fuck. So we know you can be ruthless too, girl. Right? And this is why I'm saying, do they have the glue that's going to stick? Do they have the glue that's going to stick? Are we going to see a bloodbath? Right? Or a tidal wave? Because blood is thicker than water. So they're either going to stick together, tear some shit up, and we're going to see a bloodbath. Bitch, or they're going to let something get between them, like water. And we're going to see a motherfucking tidal wave. Which one y'all think is going to be a bloodbath or a tidal wave? Right? Yes, girl. You kicked her out. You kicked her out. And I think Chastity spoke on that. Chastity spoke on and let us know exactly when you kicked her out, because I think you thought that she was trying to get with your baby daddy or the guy that you was with, who allegedly was with Chastity first. Y'all is a mess. Y'all keep it close though. I gotta admit, y'all close knit on that shit, but y'all is messy. Okay, you got Chastity's old man, and you think Chrisean trying to get with, or she was flirting, or she was acting a fool, or maybe she was just too damn messy and dirty. Okay, I don't know, but Chastity spoke on you. She did. She spoke on that. Hold on.
She had to sleep outside or at her. Chrisean wasn't even allowed at sister's house because motherfuckers be really insecure. She wasn't even allowed at nobody's house. She had to sleep outside or at her homegirl house, and she couldn't be at my house because I'm in the city. And it's like, I will always be there and try to make her for where she really want to be, which is Anne Arundel. You feel me? So it's like, it's corny. Of course I'm hurt. Y'all don't understand me because I done shit out my little sister and brother. I sacrificed them all my life in Latifah. So for a motherfucker to be weird and like try to act different, it hurt. It's not no, oh yeah, people grow and shit change. No, that shit is phony. I don't care what y'all say. It's not about the fame. It's not about even the money. I'm a hustling ass bitch. I'ma get it. But don't try to block my motion when I got motion. I had to make sure my motherfucking brother's straight, and I love y'all for that, even the ones trolling me. I appreciate the time that you looked out for me because I was able to make sure my little baby was good. You feel me? I don't play about my siblings. I'm going to do whatever for them.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? So we know you can be ruthless, Tesehki, when it comes to Chrisean. y'all all act alike in a way. Okay, they're not all alike, but they act alike. They have similarities. And what else would we expect? Right? What else would we expect? Their sisters, they grew up together. I think that Tesehki did raise Chrisean in some way, shape, or form, or she wouldn't have said that. Okay, she literally was like, "My mama had you girl straight out the coochie and handed you to me," and she probably did have to look after her sister. She probably did have to raise her sister or be a big part of that. You feel me? So they're going to be so similar in ways. They're going to act the same. We're going to see a lot of the sister qualities that we see in each other. I mean, in them, right? You said Tesehki wants Chrisean clout and fans too. And all I can say, I mean, how's that going for you, Tesehki? Then she squared up with Mars. And then also we learned that Smiley was in on it too. Smiley pulled her hair. And Smiley is back on with Baddies USA, girl. So everybody is, I guess, forgiven. Everybody is starting with a clean slate. Because if not, girl, Smiley, Smiley and Tesehki. Yeah. Tesehki said Smiley was pulling her hair. So you was in on the jump in. I forgot. Tesehki had to remind me of that shit. Tesehki had to remind me of that shit. Let's listen to the rest of what Tesehki had to say. I just wanted to throw that in there for y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. The rest of what Tesehki had to say. Now, what are you guys saying in the comments? Let me pull up this video. It's just a little, sorry. It's just a little more, y'all, of what Tesehki had to say. You said, yes, they need just one farewell show called Let's Leave Them Malones. That's funny. All right, so let's listen to what Tesehki had to say, and I'll get back to the chat.
Matter of fact, let me call my goons. Then maybe Sean always stays at my house. She loves to hear. Everybody loves to hear. Biggie's here. The big legend Biggie is here. Fuck are you talking about? It's a loving place. I'm a loving person. So I can, I probably would leave her here, go to the gas station, grab some blunts. I'm going to have to think about, oh my God, Sean is at the house with my children. My fucking trust is fucked up. So why would I do that to myself? Why are you all so forcing, like, you guys need to y'all need to settle it. Y'all still sisters. Have you ever got jumped by your sisters and her friends on your Sprinter in front of the world to see? No. Slash my son. She's not even just my sister. That bitch was my son. She wasn't just my sister, bro. My mother didn't just have both of us. She had us and she gave her to me. Let's talk about it. Like, how would y'all feel? So keep saying, oh, you need to do this, y'all. I know we're sisters. We've been sisters. I've been a sister before she was even born. And I know I would never do that. So with that being said, miss me with the bullshit.
See, the thing with Tesehki is she gonna have some goons. Okay, one thing with Tesehki, like in the jump, like if it's one on one, like even two on one, I think she could take 3 bitches. But when you come with her with that gang mentality, she gonna call her goons. This is not the first time, the last time, or the only time that she's mentioned. Y'all just heard her. Oh, well, okay, y'all. Let me call my goons. Fast forward to what she just said to Marsh, when she warned Marsh, choose your words wisely, girl. Because I got to calm down my people. I ain't even call them. They on my net. Like, what you want us to do? Like, they on my neck. Like, they want a piece of you. Right? And if y'all coming with entourages and people on the side, we've seen Stunner Girl do it. She had her boyfriend. She had all, y'all don't remember the pow pow and the biggie and every all that drama that Stunner brought behind the scenes by bringing 3-4 with her when she go pick up her mama from work. So I don't know. I think at the reunion, and also y'all remember when they was throwing them eggs, Cuzzo and all her little friends that was with her, they was throwing eggs at Chrisean. They wasn't on the show. You feel me? They showed the fuck up. How the fuck did they get on set? You feel me? So, that's one thing about the second girl. She gonna have somebody that's gonna want to back her up. And she may not be able to control them because some of them just like, yo, you didn't even have to call us, girl. We just here. You know what I'm saying? Give them the word. Y'all better not be messing with this woman. Y'all better not be messing with this woman because she mentioned that several times. I got to call my goons. You got your goons? I'm finna call my goons. So, it's like that. She said the trust is fucked up. It's no trust there. How's that working for you? Because I hope like hell that I work this out. I hope like hell that it's not a facade because that shit, if the work wasn't done and the accountability wasn't had, we gonna be in for some shit. That's all I'm saying. If the foundation ain't solid, right? And they really going in there on some solid shit, and we also have to think, is Zeus using the Malone sisters for clout on top of that? Because they're banking and betting that they're going to fall out. That's what they are. They're banking and betting on that. I think either way, they're going to win-win, whether if they stick together and, do what they got to do, but I tell you, Chrisean's head ain't all the way in the game, y'all. Okay? People get flighty. People get flaky. People get real shady and shisty and be a little OFF when they head is not all the way in the game, when they're not all the way present. Okay, and right now she is over in Blueface's camp. Okay, she is under the circus top trying to see what the funk Angela's doing and every motherfucking body else. And I'm pretty sure she's reaching out to Blueface, no matter if they're at odds or not. Just like she reached out to Marsh, just like she reached out to Jay, just like she reached out to, Marsh, not Jay, but just like she reached out to Tesehki. They all chime and say the same things. Even Marsh was like, girl, you be acting like we on the enemy tip, but you gonna come to this and you gonna come to that and you gonna do, like, they all are saying the same shit. I put it together for you in a video. I'm gonna show you that, but let's get through this first because she just has a little more to say. But before we jump to conclusions, hear me out because this one might sound a little far-fetched right now. But if things keep going the way that they are, child, it's only a matter of time before we are looking at another headline-grabbing meltdown that the internet will replay over and over again for years, right? Let's be real. Chrisean and Tesehki's bond has always been complicated, messy, emotional, and raw. And that's why people can't look away. Right? It's like a double-edged sword, like, damn. But with the Baddies USA in full swing, you gotta ask yourself, is Zeus stirring the pot? Because they be having little setups and instances, and they know what they're doing. It's all in the editing. It's all in the editing. Zeus is always stirring the pot. What am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about? Zeus is always stirring the fucking pot. Just to make sure these two sisters, but are they doing it just to make sure these two sisters fall out on camera? Because that's what it's starting to look like. Look at what happened last time and how they came in on the good foot, right? And went out in a handbasket to hell. All right? The fuck? The last time we saw them on screen together, besides before the reunion, I'm talking about really on a Zeus screen. They were talking over each other. No one was listening. You guys remember that the full sit down that they had? Yeah. Let's hear the rest of what Tesehki has to say, and then we'll get into the full sit down, so I can answer all y'all questions as to why you talk about why you think they go maybe fall out because of this bitch, because of this, and this, and this, and motherfucking this. Okay, I got one more this to show you, but let's let Tesehki finish. Okay, hold on. I think it's about a minute longer. Hold on, you guys. And I have a scratchy throat. I'm going to be sipping on my tea. I'm going to take a little sip now. Okay.
Slash my son. She's not even just my sister. That bitch was my son. She wasn't just my sister, bro. My mother didn't just have both of us. She had us and she gave her to me. Let's talk about it. Like, how would y'all feel? So stop keep saying, oh, you need to do this, y'all. I know we're sisters. We've been sisters. I've been a sister before she was even born. And I know I would never do that. So with that being said, miss me with the bullshit, okay? Miss me with the bullshit. Y'all trying to act like y'all really blind. Are y'all really that off? No, these bitches slow. I know these bitches see now. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I took care of her. Everybody you see her around, who are they? She shared rooms with my children. This house that I have, I only got this house because my mother left me with them. Baby, I was in a nice luxury apartment. I like big luxury apartments. We was living cool over there, but I had two big ass teenagers, nigga. So I had to do what I had to do. Me and my nigga had to get a bigger house. Now we got guest rooms. The fuck? Because I'm not letting a meatball ass, clown ass bitch live with me. I'm not about to keep being a push up. Y'all like forgive. Y'all know how many times I done forgave? Let's go talk about it on this new hit ass song that's about to come out. And you know what I'm saying? For everybody that's upset about my verse not being on it, don't be upset, baby, because it's hits coming. The fuck is you talking about? This is what I do. You understand? Management is on my ass right now. He wants me to get off. He's telling me we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go to the studio. Big Biggie, are you ready? Biggie done went to sleep. Like I said, it's like you around me, you good. You good. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Fuck is you talking about, nigga? When you with me, you're good. Fuck is you talking about? We already know when niggas with you, they ain't good. How the fuck you send them bitches out there to get beat up like that, man? And the crazy part is now every time they see me, man, they gonna have to square up, man. And you know I'm a teacher. You know I'm a teeter. You know I'm an eater. So I'm going to make sure you square up and put your guards up and you go. And I'm going to take my time with you, baby. Yeah, I'm going to take my time with you because you already know I'm an eater. Literally, ask my mother, ask my parents. I was supposed to be a UFC fighter. When they told me I had to give away my nails, I said, no, I'll go be a singer. I got other talents. Let's talk about it. Baby, stop playing with me, though. Just because I didn't take that as the way I wanted to go doesn't mean these hands don't stop in this mind. Baby, I read people. When you're a fighter, you know how to read people. It's just levels to this shit. Man, tune the fuck in and keep going to get that shit because I ain't never been a clout chaser. Bitch, I am the clout. What the fuck is you talking about? As far as jumping,
So you heard what Tesehki had to say. I hope that brings more clarity in why I'm bringing into question whether Chrisean and Tesehki the sisterhood is going to make it all the way through this season. And is this really a setup as far as Zeus goes? I mean, And I don't mean that technically, right? I mean that in a way where they knew that they were probably going to crash out on each other, probably fall out, and they were going to use this for ratings, right? Virality, algorithm, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? And we know that history repeats itself, y'all. But it's good to know your history. And we're not wishing this on anybody. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. As a matter of fact, I don't even think they should be here in the first damn place. Okay. I think some healing, or maybe I should say, maybe I wish some healing would have happened, because it would be a different ball game, right? If they were on the right trajectory with the healing and we saw, that taking place, getting to the bag, like I wouldn't really have anything to say about how you guys get to your bag, because I mean, they've already started on this trajectory, right? They've already been on 2-3 seasons of Baddies. We know what to expect from them. So I don't really want to pitchfork that idea so much. Because if I could have it my way, I wish it would be more positive. But here we are, y'all. Okay, let's make the best with what we got. But it was that Chrisean, Rock, and Tesehki full sit down. That's what I really feel like. I don't know. I really feel like resolve should have happened then. And, I don't know. Their relationship, their bond has always been complicated. And I think that's why people cannot look away. Plus all the other shenanigans and stuff that goes on all the melees and things, the girls and the other women are definitely part of it. But with Baddies in full swing, we got to ask ourselves, is Zeus going to be stirring the pot for these, two sisters to fall out on camera? Now, like I said, the last time they were together on screen, it was chaos from the jump. And I'm talking about not since the reunion and they've gotten together. I'm talking about since Zeus, their last appearance together on Zeus. And that last, what was it, that full sit down, they were talking over each other. No one was listening. And this is just my opinion. Hurt feelings were flying left and right, and the kind of words that cut deep. Remember when Tesehki said, it'll never be the same between us? Whew. Those weren't just words. That was pain. That was a boundary. That was years of resentment bubbling up on camera for the world to see on both of their behalves. And this is what I'm saying about grudges, about resentment, about unresolved issues, and no accountability as being taken. And we ain't seen none of it. But we don't know what's going on behind closed doors and when the camera's cut. But this is what's going to depend on that, whether this goes right, whether this is a bloodbath or a tidal wave. And that's the nicest way I can put it. And then you have Chrisean wilding out in ways, saying things that made even the fans pause and go, wait, did she really just say that about her own sister? See, what they have to remember, what we have to remember, is the internet doesn't forget. And baby, the screenshots are forever. Right? Chrisean was saying some wild shit. Let's get into this. I just want to play you this small clip that I promise you we're going to get back to the IG scroll and see what's going down on these streets today. Okay? I just thought this was interesting to touch on, y'all, because this is something big. Okay, let's be honest. Chrisean Rock is like the third or fourth name on the roster, right? Tesehki's following quickly behind, maybe the 7th, 8th name on the flyer, the lineup. So it's a big thing to have Chrisean back on. I mean, whether you love it or hate it, it's fucking big. All right. Let's see. You say money has separated their family. Yeah. And it can be done again, y'all. Remember how much Tesehki said she was paid for, I think, a fight or something like that? Remember, she was like, I was paid, I think it was 200K, 250 to fight or do something, whatever. I forgot. But they will up the stakes. They will add on 20, 30, 40,000 to what they're already paying you like it's nothing, fucking nothing. All right. Some of us is counting like, well, what you want us to do? But 50K? Okay. Like, some of us may see ourselves up there if we had a half a chance. Let's just be honest. We see Chrisean crying, speaking tongues when Lemmy called her. They all thirsty. Sherry says, when is the crackhead going to go to jail? I don't know. What is up, Mita? You say exactly. They need to help their mother. That's why they don't have good luck. And somebody told me that the mother's at Chastity's house. Is she? Somebody told me that. I forgot. Somebody said she's at the mother's house. Chrisean wanted to apologize for lying on Tesehki. Tareen told Chrisean to do it publicly, or I will help you write a letter. Then Chrisean said, no, there you have it. Shit. There you fucking have it. It wasn't no real work done. Y'all, the inner work was not done. We just living on a wing and a prayer. If you guys are wasting your prayers on this, because I'm not. So I'm living on a motherfucking wing. Okay? And I'm one post away from finding out, or one episode away from finding out, because I ain't put no prayer into this shit. All right? This is strictly, it is what it is. This do not deserve any motherfucking prayers. But I don't feel like no real work was done. I don't feel like accountability was taken. Like I said, they was talking over each other. Nothing got resolved. She got jumped. You said they need a shrink, not baddies. Yes, some real help needs to be going on. Mental health is destroying people's lives. That is so true. I don't feel bad about their downfall. God first. So people are sounding off in the chat. Thank you guys so much for voicing your opinions. I really, really appreciate it. Being part and engaging. I love it. I love it. I love it because I honestly want to know what you guys think. You know, I come here and bring it so we can make it make sense together, right? You know, I put the pieces together and then we finish it off. Now, I'm always going to come with a few pieces already laid out for y'all, but y'all got to help me finish it. And that's the beauty of my channel, y'all. It's us working together. Okay. I don't got all the fucking answers. All right. You're not watching CNN. Okay. This is not Entertainment Tonight. You know, right? Yeah, y'all. Thank you, Nikki, too. What is up? You say, I love how you talk to us like we on the phone or chilling. Oh, really? Okay. That's what I be feeling like. Girl, you be reading me. I don't know. I think you're youthful for some reason. I don't know. But you like say things where it's really like you know me. That's scary. Because people say that all the time. I used to be on Clubhouse too a lot. And they used to be like, girl, when I used to do story time, I used to be on somebody else's whole Clubhouse. I used to be like, let me tell y'all the story. And then the hosts would try to take over. They'd be like, no, we want to hear her story. Fuck that. They used to make the host let me tell my story. So shout out to Queen TLC 26 in the building. Definitely. All right, y'all. Okay, never seen such a shady network like Zeus Network. And I'm telling you, the fuck, what's wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? Tesehki still doesn't really trust Chrisean because whenever Tesehki around, she's not alone. Exactly, girl, you are scared of Tesehki. And if it wasn't two of your sisters on Crazy in Love between you, girl, you wouldn't have been going head up with her like that. You already walking in with that somber, your head down, like, I don't even want to fight. Girl, if you don't hold your head up, keep your head on the swivel and be ready to motherfucking box one of these hoes. You was one of the main attractions on here. You is not about to just sit back. You are not Scotty with the body. Even Scotty with the body don't sit back no more. She be getting punched in the back of her head. Anna Mac don't even sit her motherfucking little ass down. She needs to sit down. She'd be the loudest one in the room. Smallest, but she be the mightiest. And sometimes all it takes is for you to stand up for yourself, for people to leave you the fuck alone. They don't give. They be like, oh damn, maybe I should be your friend. Then they be peeping your personality, like, oh, she cool. That's what Anna Matt brings. You may want to whoop her ass, but she's so cool. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, I'd rather just kick it with that bitch. She's a kick it bitch. No shade, girl. Okay, you one of my faves, so no shade, ho. Don't come for me. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. I hope you guys pick it up what I'm putting down. But like I said, it was that full sit down that really did it for me. And I don't know in what chronological order these videos are in. I don't give a damn. They in and around the time that all this shit went down. All this shit went down. Remember that? Did I get you with? Yeah, Chrisean spoke on it a little bit, right? That's all we need. I just want to take you guys back a little bit. Y'all, there's so many clips out there. We'd be here forever. So I wanted to make sure that I at least touched on that. But you guys go ahead and take a listen to this. I'm going to play a little clip of the sit down. Do I have it timed? Yes, I do. Hold on. Now, call it what you want. At the end of the day, it was kind of weird. Like, everything that went on, and you guys know what, and I don't mean to like take the subject off of just Baddies USA, but all I could do was look at what Chrisean Jr. was doing. Like before, when I was watching this, I wasn't really even paying attention to Chrisean Jr. because when you first look, the way that she's holding him, he's asleep, and his head is like, you know, kind of to the side. But now so much shit, all this stuff and all this extraness and everything that has happened, not like it wasn't happening before, but it's just more magnified now. When I watch this playback, all I'm looking at is Junior. And then when you pick him up, girl, you're not holding his back. And then you end up waking him up, so he starts crying, and you rocking him back and forth in this episode. It's just like, ugh. And then she got that heavy ass chain around his neck, girl. So you guys pay attention to what they're saying, all right? But at the same time, all I could think about, all I was concentrating on is Junior. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. And before, I mean, I don't know if I should feel guilty or not. I wasn't even studying Junior. It's not that I wasn't studying, but I wasn't paying attention to it because so much was going on. I'm like, what? The HO what? What? Bitch, I was so flabbergasted at what the fuck they were saying that I forgot to look at my here. Let me pull this up for y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, girl, that shit they were saying. And then it was what they weren't saying too at the same time. You know, like if you look at the body language and how they was looking down. And then towards the end is when Chrisean was like looking down at this one part. I'm gonna stop it at that part. But when she was looking down at that one part, I start thinking like they probably filmed this shit over and over again to catch the moment, like to make her, you know, say something. Why does this always do this? And I start thinking about how many times did they say cut and have to do this over and over and over again? Right? Or did they get it on one take? You know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder because this is a production, y'all. They were on a show, okay? An edited show. All right, that is meant to entertain. So I had to take that into consideration. I'm like, how many times did they run this back? You know what I'm saying? Until Chrisean said something stupid. If it wasn't true, it was dumb for you to say that. Because I wouldn't have been forgiving you for saying, you would have to publicly apologize. And there's so many other videos of Tesehki out there saying different things like that. Like, girl, you need to publicly come and bitch, grab a mic. Go back, retract everything that you said. As a matter of fact, make a mother girl, write it down, take a picture, remember it, but get your ass online and publicly backtrack everything that you said. Say I didn't do it. That's the only way we could even start with the recovery mission. Okay, over here, it would have been a no motherfucking go, and that's why I think nothing was really done because what? Because what? Y'all don't look like y'all did the real work behind closed doors, okay? We can't even get Chrisean to concentrate on Junior, right? Girl, every live she does with her child is questionable. Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull this out or pull this up. You guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the Malone Society. Become part of the Malone Society today, y'all. Okay. All you got to do is grab your membership and take advantage of the exclusive perks that come with being a member right here. And once you like, comment, and subscribe, you are officially a VIP. But we can light up the chat and make it green, babes. All right. Feel free if you want to support, Cash App, Malone LA. Holla if you hear me. Thank you in advance. And let's get into this video, y'all. Hold on. And the way Chrisean looking all nonchalant, how she rolling like, oh, you know, like, you owe me. You owe me your life. Like, you owe me your pussy. Like, I got you on this show. Like, you owe me your life. Like, you're an indentured servant. Like, you should be thanking me every step of the fucking way. Like, girl. Real child of God would look for the praise and for the acknowledgement from God. Clock that T, child of God. Right? You wouldn't be looking for people to praise. You would be looking to God to give you the credit. And you would be giving the credit to God. Clock that T. Okay? I know. He's going to prepare a table, you know, in the presence of your enemies. I know. Let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Let me play this for you guys right quick. And I believe that's what's around Tesehki's neck. Like, I put you on. You owe me. I hate people like that. That just drag it on and on. Like, every time you see, like, girl, that was at 7-Eleven. It was a motherfucking icy. And that was 5 years ago, bitch. Okay, I was short. All right, and you bought me a bag of Doritos. What the fuck? I still owe you? Like, she seems like that kind, right? Irritating.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm good in life, but the stuff that I deal with, the backlash I deal with behind the stuff that y'all did to me and said about me that's not cool. I get when you're mad, you say stuff, but you're not just anybody.
You say stuff too.
Yeah, but I never would call you no child molester or no rapist or back nobody on no weird shit. I would never call you that, and I know it's not true. I would never call you that. I don't care how mad I get at you. I wouldn't.
So you want to talk about that or what?
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about you getting me jumped, and then I want to talk about after that, you doing that, putting the icing on it, and I'm just like, okay, what? Because the jumping didn't work, so let's make up some shit. Let's make her look like a
My
whole
truth
monster.
is my truth.
What's your truth?
Nobody. Are we sitting down and actually getting it
I want to know what's your truth. Yes.
We don't even have to talk about what was said because I can talk about what was
your truth.
Because I can talk about what was said. But why would we do that? Why would we backtrack?
It's not backtrack. It's the stuff that I'm going through. This is real life.
I'm going through a lot too. I see dumb stuff too.
But only thing I'm saying is everything that I'm saying is off of retaliation. Sean, when have I ever been amongst you? You've always been with me. What are you talking about? Please help me out. I'm confused.
You're not confused.
I am.
It's just a narrative right now you're doing. I would rather just speak to Latifah and not Tesehki.
What are you talking? What narrative?
I came as Chrisean, your little sister. I didn't come as...
I came as Latifah. I always come as Latifah.
Okay.
Tesehki is my name too. That's my middle name.
I know, but you got this chip on your shoulder.
What chip?
I don't know.
My only chip is I feel like I deserve an apology. And if you feel like you deserve an apology, I told you what I feel like.
We don't have to apologize what we...
You could tell me, hey, Tifa,
we don't have to apologize what we said. We could just move forward.
I don't know. Yeah, it's no... How can you just... Chastity just literally had a full conversation with me outside. And literally, I didn't even get to say all the rest of things. She already was just apologizing. And I told her, you don't even have to apologize. But she didn't do that. Did you? Then you was texting me like that? That's crazy. And you say you coming with peace?
I'm texting you like that.
So which one is it? See, that's what I'm saying. How are we gonna move on, y'all? And
I don't know why y'all want me to be this strong and just be, all right, she can deal with that. She good. We can move on. That's crazy. And you can sit up here and say you love me. I'm not saying you don't, but do you like me?
Kasika, what is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
I didn't have to introduce you to Zeus Network.
What do you mean
all
you didn't
this.
introduce me to Zeus?
I'm just saying I didn't have to do none of this.
If you introduced me to Zeus,
I'm just
you
saying I
introduced
didn't have
everybody
to do
to
none of
Zeus.
this.
There she go. There she go. What you owe me? Are you picking cotton? Girl, you owe me. Where is the cotton? Okay? She gonna hold that over her head. But you guys see how they're talking over each other? And even if they're listening, it's just to know when it's time for them to talk. I mean, even Chastity apologized off rip, off the jump. Soon as she saw Tesehki, she apologized. And Teseki's like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really gotta apologize. You also heard how Tesehki said that Chrisean kept texting her like crazy. And then Chrisean was like, oh, I wouldn't text you like crazy. I wouldn't up here mumbling. Girl, this is why I'm asking y'all the question. Because it doesn't even seem like here they had a full sit down. Does it seem like anything got resolved? Last time that I checked. I'm just asking y'all. And it seems like Tesehki, and I'm just saying the sentiment of this conversation is that Tesehki is like, I am reacting to you. Remember on the other video, she said, I don't apologize because I don't do nothing to you. Whatever I do that may seem fucked up, that may leave you out in the cold, that may leave you sleeping in the Parkway alley on somebody's porch or couch surfing, you put it on yourself. I was reacting to what you did. So I don't know how much of that is true. Right? She says she's forgiven Chrisean over and over and over again. You done did some fucked up shit to her, and you know what you did. She said it's wearing on your conscience, the guilt of everything that you've done to her. So I don't know, y'all. All right? Because at the same time, Chrisean is like, girl, you are acting. You're an act right now. Like, I want to talk to my real sister. Like, right now, you on Zeus time, girl. I don't even know who you are. Tesehki. Bitch, I want to speak to Latifah. Right? So she's basically calling her fake. But here she goes with that, you owe me your fucking life. And this is the sentiment, the attitude that really funks up the whole room. This is what really fucks it up. Because you feel, and you're always going to feel, well, so far, that she owes you something just because she got on Zeus, girl. Now, I know this is a flashback, right? We're what, 2, 3, almost, fast forward. I get that. But have they really resolved this? Because it looks like nothing has been resolved. I really hope they've been doing the work behind the scenes, because that's the only way this is going to work, y'all. If not, we are about to see some shit. Okay?
I didn't have to do none of this. If I didn't like you, I didn't have to do none of this.
What do you do?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. What did you do?
What do you
Other than
mean?
humiliate me? What did you do?
What do you mean humiliate?
I did this shit on my own. What are you talking about? I stood out to the boss man.
What is the?
What are you saying?
Well, I'm not what do you want me to give? Tell me. So
what do you mean?
Because you're talking so much, and it's like one thing at a time, please.
You're all over the place. I said what my issue is, and that's that. You can choose on what you want to start with.
I can say all my issues, but that's moving backwards.
We're not getting nowhere. This
Why would we
conversation
move backwards? It's not pointless.
I talked to you. Everything's good. I met my niece. We're cool. You said you ain't say, even if you did say, you apologize for it. This meeting is pointless. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't want anything from you.
So what are we here for? What are we doing?
I feel like you're just still upset. For real. I could be upset. I can say a lot of things. I can get out of character. I'm not jot down points. I can say all that. I can do all that.
I can go ham
What's
right
the
now
point?
For the shit that y'all put me through. This is this mind game you want to play. I don't want to play it. I'm thirsty. I need some water.
I'm ready done. Because what are we doing? I'm not beefing with you. I don't have no beef with you. But we will never be how we used to be. You showed me what you did to me is like,
You showed
I don't
me
fuck
what
with
you
her.
did to me. What do
I
you
never
mean?
showed you I envied you. I loved you. What are you talking about?
What do you mean, Latifah? I'm not over here accusing you. Are we gonna move forward or are we gonna talk about the past?
What are you talking about?
We could talk about the past, but it's like, why would I put out that? You trying to make me say, oh, I lied about being what do you mean?
You need to apologize.
I'm not apologizing what I said because it was true.
What was true?
You need to take accountability.
Say it. What do you
mean?
What was true? I'm trying to understand.
Village. You wanted to play house.
With who?
All right.
With who? Please say
right.
it. Say the story.
All right.
Can you please say the story so we all can hear it? Please. It's no. All right. No, we need to get.
We've already said the story.
What are you talking about?
Because black families, we do this all the time.
It's no black family.
Shit happened. We don't want to speak about it and then act like it didn't never happen.
This is your time to speak, baby girl.
What do you mean, Latifah? Nobody blaming you? Like,
no, it's nobody's blaming you.
Right.
I want you to.
I'm trying to keep my composure.
We're not about to talk about it. You understand what
because why do we have to talk about it? I know we could talk about new things. We could talk about
what is new to talk about.
What do you mean? You have a career. I have a career. How are you?
I talk about
you want to grow?
I'm great.
Okay. Do you want to shake it off? That's it. I don't want to talk about.
I don't want to shake nothing off.
Okay.
You can't take accountability. I always took you told me on your show.
I'm delivered.
You did this, Tifa. You hurting me. I literally said in your face, Chrisean, before you pushed me, I said, Chrisean, I am sorry. And whatever I was drunk, but I still knew to apologize because you told me that I hurt you.
All right, could it be that Tesehki apologized to Chrisean, but Chrisean didn't apologize back? Because she just said she apologized, right? So I don't know. It doesn't look like anything got resolved. Just like Tesehki said, it came right out of her mouth, like, girl, you have. I want you to take accountability, and I think that's the problem. I really do. I think that's the problem. Okay. I don't know what you guys think. As far as fast forward to now, how do you think that this is going to play out? Like, I just wanted to present that to you guys. And I saw someone say unpause it. And I mean, I know you were playing, but I wish that I could play the clips all the way through, you guys, but I have to explain to y'all, we have to go by the YouTube rules, especially if it's a Zeus clip. I cannot play it in its entirety. The only way I can play it in its entirety is if I edit a video myself, right? And put my ending, my outro on there, and I edit it myself. I can play that in its entirety. When I play clips, if they're too long, I have to interrupt and do what? Give commentary. Okay, so I just want to let you guys know, when I do that, I'm a little long-winded, I get it. But most of the time when I do that, it's because I have to chop up the content that I'm bringing you because it's from a third party, y'all. All right. And this is how I get paid. And, I want to look out for that. We went through a whole year of being unmonetized and I still brought y'all the tea. And I appreciate you guys. All right. So just giving you guys a little FYI on that. All right.
That's called taking accountability. I don't think you understand that right now. And until you understand it, that's when we can move forward. I don't even know what the forward is. You got me jumped, bro. I would never get you jumped.
Why are you saying all the wrong stuff?
Now. I don't know what to say.
Nobody got you jumped.
Yes, you did.
You bumped up into what?
Wait, hold on.
If I beat the shit out of you right now. You took the GoPros. You took the GoPros, right? You took the GoPros out the. Yes, you did. So where the footage at? Where the footage at though? Where the footage at?
They have the GoPros.
Where the footage at?
Why would I be here if I stole a GoPro?
Where the footage at? You bumping into me and somebody had to step in the way because I'm pregnant.
Hey, Shabazz, kick the shit out of her. Come on, they just sick these bitches on. Sean just sick these bitches on. He's a clown ass bitch. Hey, yo, I want to fight everybody on this fucking bus. Right now. Can't nobody do shit. Fuck is wrong with you?
Stop with that like false narrative stuff. I'm not a liar. That's why I didn't want to talk.
No, you are.
You're saying I'm a liar. I'm not accusing you. I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm letting you say your truth, and that's it.
It's not.
I can't.
Let me say my truth,
Bro.
What else am I supposed to do? Like shake hands? What? I'm not beefing with her. It's like nobody ever cares because I am so strong. Whatever you want to call it.
What's the issue?
I'm not going to keep saying
You
it.
keep saying I'm a liar. I'm not lying. Nobody
my
lied.
issue again.
Nobody
I
lied.
spoke my facts.
I know what happened when I was 7 and we was in the village. Like,
and this is too much. This is too much. The baby said this is a lot. Y'all
baby go wherever I go, bro.
Yeah, but this is a lot.
It's not a lie. We're sitting and talking at it. That's crazy. You think I'm lying.
How are you going to justify what you did to me? So
what I did to you, bro?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
You jumped me. You was pregnant.
You know what happened. You know what happened. No.
Smiley
you bumped
was
up
hitting me. Jay was hitting me. I had Marsh under me. She was trying to hit me.
Smiley was not hitting you. Smiley is
What are you talking about? Smiley
person.
was pulling my hair, but I haven't got jumped or went through anything else. No, nothing like that since.
You jumped in my face. They jumped in my face.
I still gotta work.
You jumped in my face. They jumped in my
your face when I got on my sprinter. What are you talking about? Krishan?
I'm talking about. Okay, I'm a liar.
You're a liar. When I got on my sprinter, just like Camila said, her professionals, Tesehki was jolly when she got on it because I thought we was already done. I gave you my set at that show. I literally was like, hey, you can perform because those bitches was throwing eggs at you. And I wanted to show them, hey, you're not ready to disrespect my sister. Even if we were just arguing on the sprinter. Once Saya said, hey, y'all need to talk. Yes, it is. I don't know why you don't remember. I'm going to help you. Maybe you were impaired, but I'm going to help you remember. Saya told us to stop arguing.
I remember when I was 7. You made me eat your pussy. I remember that too.
You said what?
I remember when I was 7. You made me eat your pussy. I remember that too.
You said what?
Bro,
say what she said.
She keep playing.
No, what did she just say? No, what the fuck did she just say? What you just said? No, say what you just said. No, say what you just said again. I didn't hear what she said.
All right.
What are you talking? Say what you just said. It's like you keep throwing out little weird shit. You're trying to save your face. You're being weird. Like you're not making sense to me. Are you hearing this?
All right, cool.
And that's honestly when shit went left. Okay? That's honestly when shit went left. All right? So I ask you guys, how do you think this sister thing is going to play out? All right? How do you think it's going to play out, you guys? From what I just showed you, because All right, you guys, let me make sure that you can hear me. I do apologize for that. Hold on. I'm just waiting to make sure that you guys can hear me. And sometimes it takes a minute. Testing, testing. Let me know, you guys, if you guys can hear me. YouTube. Hey guys, I make sure you guys can hear me. Yeah, I just went out, girl. So, all right, that you can hear me. I do apologize for that. All right, y'all. I'm just waiting to make sure that you guys can hear me. Oh my God, now I can't mute it. And sometimes it takes a minute. Y'all, now I can't fucking mute this shit. Oh, fuck. I done turned the whole TV off. Oh, hell no. Y'all, let me know if you guys can hear me now. We are very ghetto fabulous over here because, bitch, this thing keeps kicking me out. I can't help it. What y'all want me to do? Control the world? What am I trying to defend myself for? What am I screaming for? This is my theme park. I never told y'all I was rich in the first place. I ain't never told y'all I was rich in the first motherfucking place, bitch. Okay? We in the hood and it's all good. Shit gonna shut down. Shit may fuck up. But guess what? You can support this channel. Okay? That's what you can do. And I could get some, a new laptop, better equipment. You know what I'm saying? Step my game up. But right now, we still bougie. We still bougie. All right, y'all. Let me know if you guys can hear. It don't look like you guys can, but it will come in a minute. Oh, somebody said yes. Big Band Dan, what is up? You in the building? Y'all, let's turn up in the chat. Make it all green, y'all. Grab a membership right now, all right? Become part of the Malone Society. Most definitely, you guys. I'm going to bring you the smoke and the tea, real, not fake, because all we really want is the truth, y'all, okay? Some things are speculation. Some things are just a great think piece. Some things are conversation. And sometimes, most of the time, we just spilling tea, babes, okay? Most of the time, we just congregating, all right? Hanging out, networking, and spilling the tea, y'all. Now you can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Looks like we're all good. Looks like we are all good. And then I done went out again. Chrisean gonna piss Tesehki off trying to act like she's the boss of her, and it might go down, girl. It's as simple as that. Thank you for getting the point. For picking up what I'm putting down, sister. Thank you, Miss Lady, because that's all I'm saying. It's as simple as that, okay? It ain't even got to be that deep, I guess. And it don't. It ain't that deep, y'all. It ain't that deep. Now, Chrisean talking about Bino, I knew this day was coming. Yeah, didn't we just see her with somebody? I could have swore I saw her with a new boo. I thought we saw her with a new boo. I don't think Chrisean is focused on Tesehki. You think her mind is on Blueface. Yes. Her head is not all the way in the game, y'all. I mean, she's not all the way there. She's not all the way present. Now, I'm not saying the thing, with us at the hashtag Save Junior, girl. The only thing that's doing is taking the spotlight off where she really wants it. Okay, I don't think it's moving her, shaking her. Unfortunately, I know that's sad, but I think it's true. Okay, so you guys, let me know what you guys think. That's pretty much all I got to bring y'all. I mean, I brought y'all the latest. We are going to surf a little bit through Instagram, but I don't know. Let's keep it a buck, because Zeus doesn't care about healing. It doesn't care about sisterhood or mental health. They care about numbers, views, and chaos. They know that putting these two together equals viral moments, either way it goes, whether they stick together or not. That's why I'm trying to let y'all know. You feel me? Hold on, y'all. Let me go out and come in because it's a little delayed. And I want to make sure I am. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we already know that. And they know putting these two together equals viral moments, trending clips, and the kind of controversy that sends the algorithm into the overdrive. But at what cost? Because these viral moments don't fade away. They stick to your name, your legacy, and your reputation. And I think a lot of that has to do with the problem we've seen as far as it's like too many drastic and questionable lies for Chrisean with her child, Chrisean Jr. And this has a lot of people concerned and have raised questions on her mothering. So this is another thorn in their side, right? This is another thorn in Chrisean's side. Let it become so crucial that she cannot shake this persona. But when you're capturing content, you know what I'm saying? And when that's your central goal, you start to neglect real life. And I must be honest with you, both of these two people are motivated by social media clout. Let's just make that clear, which makes it sad. And I feel that where Zeus stands is why they are choosing to exploit the sisters. Social media, clout, algorithm. This network dominates, and there's a reason for it. And ultimately, the bag. Now, Zeus's priority, let's just get this straight, is virality. See, the dangers with this is that when you put content out, the one thing that you can't control is people's interpretation of it. The one thing you can't stop is the people's voice, their opinions. People are going to share, comment, and repost. And this is where the backlash comes in, right? And the downfall begins. You may call it the trickle effect. That's what I call it. This is when people start to ridicule you, and it causes a online frenzy, I may say, which amplifies the negative POV that people have. It shifts the conversation, and the backlash ain't nice, right? As your actions echo with the masses, they start turning against you in a way. So we can't believe everything that we see, right? We can't believe everything that you did, that we saw. Some people are outraged. I'm just letting you know. And it just feels like, to the fire of the controversy. And this is what turns people against you. This is what starts the ugliness, in the comments. And the public, they start even talking about your appearance, because I've heard people talk about, her appearance, her behaviors, her actions. But instead of sympathy, they will see that you're cold. You're not really caring about the effect that you have on other people, which is what we're talking about, but in essence, on your own child. That's where the real kind of uproar is coming in. It's kind of clashing with her type of, how she makes her money, the bag, and what she wants us to perceive her as. And I think that could be a problem too. And this is why we see the public scrutiny. And sometimes with, the criminal aspects that she's done, violent behavior in the real world will never play out on social media, on the social media streets, the way that that person wants it to. And this is why a lot of influencers have to navigate the backlash. And this is what we're seeing, y'all, backlash. I don't know. I don't have to, and you have to admit that the culture of Chrisean and Tesehki has shifted, right? And I don't know if they'll ever regain the initial fame and impact that they had on Zeus. And Zeus, you ain't helping, because y'all don't give a fuck, right? So who was looking out for the Malone sisters? You feel me? They're going to have to look out for themselves. And I'm not saying some people, don't live for the moment that they can, see them fall apart, and people like to see a train wreck. That's a lot of reasons why, the comment section turned into a breeding ground of backlash and accusations. And this is what happens when you block your lifestyle and you flaunt your wealth, right? Your influence, and you become a social media spectacle. And then you have legal troubles and chaos, and, it becomes linked to who you are. And when public judgment goes hand in hand with personal loss, that can be deadly. It can be a deadly combination. So you guys just let me know what you guys think about everything. And like I said, let's keep it a buck. Zeus is about the numbers, the views, baby, and the chaos, the confusion, the madness, and the mayhem that's about to bring them the notoriety and keep them on top. Period. And we can't blame them. We can't blame them, because these viral moments, like I said, they're going to stick. And you know what? Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on. And then you have the Malone sisters are naturally magnetic, right? They don't even need all this drama. They've got influence, whether you like it or not, whether it's negative or positive. Right now, it's a lot of negative as far as Chrisean is concerned. They've got presence. People are drawn to Chrisean's wild energy and Tesehki's bossed up vibe. Together, they could build an empire. Let's just be honest. But Zeus would rather use them for shock value over sisterhood. So this is a valid question, y'all. And that's where it gets dangerous, right? Because once the cameras start rolling, they already started, girl, behind the scenes, girl. Real life consequences come knocking. All right. So what we're gonna do before I leave, let's just scroll this IG and see what the fuck is popping since we've been on here. Cause something popping, y'all. Something is popping. Something is popping. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull up IG, y'all. We're just gonna hit a couple people's stories because you know they can't keep quiet. They cannot keep quiet over there. He said Chrisean is still going live during Zeus film talking about Beano. She is. I'm about to get over there. She on Snapchat. She on IG. Oh, she did just go live, right? About an hour ago, I think. I don't think that he's in thinking about Chrisean. She didn't say nothing about Tesehki talking about meeting new people. She says she doesn't want a blue. She lying. Girl, she is lying. Chrisean coping plead right now, saying she doesn't want no problems. Girl, you copping a plea right now, girl? You gonna get some problems because there's some of your options on both, girl. You and Low London is all right though, but you just sneaker. I know y'all done made up and y'all friends or whatever. Okay, what's going on with you in Persuasion? What's going on with you in Persuasion? I think you and Automatic just could look at each other wrong. It's gonna be a motherfucking problem. Okay. I don't know. They gonna tag team Chair Chrisean a new one. Oh, they gonna tag team Chair Chrisean a new one. Girl, it just may be. I think that Chrisean gonna get challenged. I don't know how. I don't know if she's gonna get jumped. I don't know if she's gonna have to go head up. But she's easily thrown off. Like if you say something that she don't like, or you may mention. Of course, anybody mention your child. Of course, I mean I understand that. But girl, somebody may try you. Somebody may try you. All right. Someone or another just went off. You know how she went on that tangent with she went off with that. Okay, which you accusing Tesehki, and I'm thinking somebody might do the same. That's all I'm saying. It don't take much to knock Chrisean off her block. That's all I'm saying. Chrisean saying they all got fake storylines and she got real ish going on already, bashing baddies. Yep, it's gonna be that mouth. It's gonna be that mouth. Good morning. What is up, Whitney? How are you? Welcome, girl. Zeus is a toxic network, most definitely. Y'all. Okay, so let's go surfing, y'all. Chrisean's still talking about doing another skit. Oh, Lord Jesus. Chrisean claims she changed. Chrisean, here she goes. Oh, Lord. Why, is she live now? I think Chrisean is going to leave Zeus. She doesn't want no smoke. She acting like she a Mother Teresa all of a sudden. I know, girl. Remember, we talked about that. Do you guys think anybody's going to leave because they can't take the heat, so they're going to get the fuck up out the kitchen? I think it's a possibility. It might be Chrisean. Y'all, let us go right quick. Hold on. Let me pull up Instagram and let's do a little scrolling, y'all, and see what's going on these social media streets here and now. Let's get the latest, y'all. Now, I took y'all back to the hood. I get it. But let's come back to like right now. Okay, let's see if there's been any motherfucking updates. Now, last time we was on this T page for the Baddies. What is it called? What's it called? Reality TV Gone Bad T. There's several pages, but let me go back and then bring it up, and then I will refresh this page so we can really see what's going on. Okay. They should pop up. Let me go ahead and pop this up so you guys can see this as well. And let's see, guys. You said Chrisean wasn't even with Zeus. Her scary ass going to leave. Watch. Yep. I bet she playing that separation. We over here. You can't sit with us shit, girl. Don't go be in the Divine Three acting crazy. Okay. Don't go over there acting messy and acting brand new. Okay. You're being weird. If you guys separate yourself and where's the Divine Three? Where, bitch? You are on Zeus. Okay. You done cast everything aside. All right. You didn't cast everything aside, bitch. Making it all right. Just like I used to make it all right when I was a scripper. But I was still going to church on Sunday. We've all been there. So knock it off. All right, girl, you is on Zeus. We don't need Mother Teresa right now, girl. Okay? And you getting paid for this? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let me go ahead and pull this up. Let's get going, y'all. I don't know where to go first. Let's go to reality TV gone bad. Let's see if there's anything updated. Girl, we don't want to hear from you right now. Let me go ahead and give you guys the latest. Wait, because I've already played this, so some people may still be around. So I'll come back to this, you guys, and kind of, you know, I'm a circle back, right? I'm gonna spin the block twice, like it ain't nowhere to park, in case y'all missed it. Okay, but let us just be fair, because there's other pages that we can go to. Let's see if I have them saved. I'm not really gonna search them. Okay, Baddies Gone Wild official. No, Baddies USAT. Let's go to Baddies USAT. See what's populating over here. And I'm not really talking about what they've posted. I'm talking about their IG story. Let's see if there's an IG story. Well, let me see. What is this? Girl, do I have to follow y'all? Hold on. Or is this all you got? Okay. All right, Baddies USAT. This is not the one, y'all. Hold on. Let me go back. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Join the Malone Society. Become a member today, y'all. Grab your membership. Drop a Cash App. Like, comment, subscribe. Share us out. Help us in the algorithm. Pick your poison, but do something. Pick your poison, but do something. Okay. I got soft girls on here. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of the Gen Z, a little bit of the Gen X, a little bit of the millennials. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all do. I love all y'all. Thank you guys so much for gracing my platform and making it what it is. I can't do this on my own. Okay. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see where we can go. Let's go with Baddies. What did I do? Baddies Gone Wild official. And then we'll get into Natalie Nunn and the rest of yous. Oh, none of these are like really any good. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let's go. Let's just dig right into their stories, because this is where we're going to get the most tea at. Let's go into Tesehki first, and she's first on the list. Let's see what Tesehki is popping off with. Most of the time, they don't post what they're doing. It's mostly in their stories, so we're not even going to waste time. We're just going to go through the stories, y'all. See what's popping. Tesehki wants you to help her get to 100K. All right. Let's keep going. That's all she's posted. Like I say, some of them is flatline, y'all. Y'all know when it's flatline, when it just goes just like what we saw at Tesehki, there's nothing else, just one post is barely hanging on. So there's a lot of one lines around here. So let's just see. Let's go to Natalie Nunn. I see the Real Zeus Network, but sometimes they be blah, blah, blah. So let's go to Natalie Nunn. She thinks she the shit all the time. She gonna post something with her 3.2 million followers. I think she gonna post something, y'all. Let's go through her story. Hey, friend, love always. Okay, she got something from something. Low London. Okay, Low London said, thank you, Natalie. Natalie gave her some flowers. Who else? Jayla. So she gave everybody from BGC. She sent them a bouquet of flowers. Pretty. I love those October colors, Halloweenish. Shout out to Natalie. Thank you for the flowers, sis. So she's showing love. I know Kat. She's probably going to show Kat. Low London, Jayla, and there was one more person. Miss Kat, of course. And I guess these are the ones that got in the paint, y'all. Low London allegedly fought Bree. When Tanisha walked in, freaking Natalie walked out. I don't know how true that is. I think it's the ultimate storyline. I'm not believing y'all no motherfucking more. Cause Natalie quits every motherfucking 2 days. I don't believe none of that shit. I'm just gonna roll with y'all, but I'm not. No, y'all do that too much. Y'all do it too motherfucking much. We're not going for that. All right, let's go to Zeus Network. I mean, duh, come on, right? They should be up on it, right? They should be able to tell us the tea of the tea of the tea of the tea, babe. Y'all should be more up on it than anybody, because guess what? You guys are the Zeus Network. Like what? So they don't have anything in their story. Let's see the last two posts that they have. Okay, we're not going to go too far. We just want to see the latest, like what, since we've been live, has anything went down that we can like really look at. You know what I'm saying?
Let's bring in our next baddie, LCK, to the stage.
All right. So this is from Baddies Africa. Okay. We're just gonna look at it. LCK. Uh-oh. Who she about to fight? She putting something in her mouth. Who she gonna fight? Wait a minute. Who is that with their legs crossed? That's Tommy. Girl, y'all know I missed. I haven't seen nothing of Africa or nothing. I don't know who, what, where, why, when, or how. Oh, you supposed to go up against her? Ooh, what happened? Who knows what happened? Ooh. Okay, we just watched that. Okay, we weren't even supposed to be into that. Let's see what just recently happened. Okay, so they on some Africa baddie stuff. All right. Janisha looks absolutely gorgeous, girl. Okay, so let's get off here, y'all, because we really want to get into the tea. We want to get into what's going on with all of the girls and that's supposed to be filming. Let's see. I will look at a few more. Let's see. Ooh, I am Tanisha. Ooh, yeah, y'all. Let's look at her with her face. Girl, you just put us through all that and you just gonna pop up. You put us through all that, girl, and you just gonna pop up. Yeah, it's looking like, you know, I'm not gonna be going. I'm not gonna be showing up, and you show the fuck up. You ain't got nothing to say. Ain't nothing on your story, girl. We're not going through them clips that you just did. That shit is old, and you already there. Like what? Okay, let's look at Chrisean, y'all. She be lazy with her posting on her IG story, girl. You got 4.5, girl. Pick up the pace, okay? Pick up the pace. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back a little. Ooh, she said me re-entering. Okay, so this is her with her stylist. Uh-oh, y'all ain't got no sound, sorry. And Marsh, they shopping.
Starting tonight. I'm a man of my word.
Oh, she said me re-entering my prime after a long downfall. Girl, you already know. Chrisean is talking about she going back to her prime. Don't get, hey, y'all. I'll be reading the room, don't I? I'll be hating. But she still good. No, even Chrisean saying she ain't the same bitch. What y'all gonna say about that? I'm smarter than the average bear. I'm telling you, I'll be on it. We gonna have some fun over here. I'll be calling it. I'll be wrong sometimes, y'all, but most of the time I'll be calling it, don't I? She even saying me re-entering my prime, meaning I wasn't what I was after a long downfall. You've been away from Zeus for 2 years, baby. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Is you telling the truth on us? Let's keep it going.
Chrisean came in clocking shit. Clock, 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 clock. Just talking, walking bitches down. And they just sitting there taking it. But when Scotty was doing it, it was such a big problem. When I was stating facts, it was a big problem. Clock it, Rocky. All season, babe. Do your big one.
Ooh.
Starting tonight.
What? I told y'all some tea went down, y'all. I told y'all. What? Rock? You proving us wrong, girl. You shut me down over here. Because that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you shutting down the haters. It sounds like you shutting down the haters. Smiley and Biggie fought already. Smiley is mad. But who won? Can Smiley fight, y'all? Because I don't remember. Can Smiley fight, y'all? Because I remember seeing Biggie fight every day with motherfucking Stunner Girl. Okay? I know how she fight. But I don't remember Smiley fighting at all. I don't know why. The only thing I really remember about Smiley is when she had that incident with the medical. I don't know where I was. I probably was missing an action in and around that time, but can she fight? Y'all let me know. You said Chrisean trying to go back to Ray J. I think they go together. She said she doesn't want blue. Ooh, I don't know. Chrisean ain't changed, girl. Let's see. You said, what was the change at when she was drinking and doing UGG trays with Junior? Wait a minute. What did Scotty say? She said Chrisean came in, clock, it. And she was just talking. And everybody shut the fuck up. What? Okay, Chrisean. Okay.
Chrisean came in clocking shit. Clock, 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 clock. Just talking, walking bitches down. And they just sitting there taking it. But when Scotty was doing it, it was such a big problem. When I was stating facts, it was a big problem. Clock it, Rocky. All season, babe. Do your big one.
Ain't somebody supposed to be right here?
Smiley's so hurt. That's all you can say is my face is puffy. Bitch, my face ain't puffy. It's scarred, dumbass.
I see treasure, table, towel, and tree. What animal is missing that starts with T?
Okay, now let me get back to my first house, okay? Come on, Booger Sugar. Booger Sugar.
Here's one of you. I see umbrella, unicycle, umpire, and ukulele. What animal is missing that starts with T? Letter B. Look! I see a vacuum cleaner, a violin, and a volcano. What animal is missing that starts with B?
Okay, y'all. I don't know why it's not coming up, but Chastity was live. I just wanted to peek in and see what she was doing. But for some reason, it won't show up. Come on, guys. Yeah, I don't know why it won't go live, you guys. I don't know. Let me pull it up on my phone right quick, because remember, rumor was that she was on her way. I don't know if that, I think it was a rumor that she was on her way to go watch Junior. Now, I remember her being on live stream saying that, but somebody actually said that she was like on her way to, just word on the street that she was on her way. So I'm trying to see where she's at, like in this live. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. But for some reason, it won't allow me to bring it up for y'all. She's still at home, y'all. I wonder why this 17 people are watching. I don't know why I won't bring it up. I'll try one more time, but she is at home, y'all. It looks to be like she's at home, all right? And Luella's playing. She might be walking around, whatever. There's about 18 people on her live. Let's try one more time. If not, it's not that important, guys. Yeah, it's not letting me. So you guys can go over there. That's what she's doing right now, but it's not allowing me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch. But yeah. Okay, so we got one more. Let's look at one more. Who can we look at? Y'all want to look at Anna Max, Dutch Baby. Let's just look at Anna Max, see what's going on. Because all the other girls, I'm not following them over there, and it'll take too much time for me to go find their page. And then we just dipping and dodging, y'all. We just dipping and diving before I let y'all go. All right. But if you guys have any clips, if you guys see anything that you think I can talk about, something that may be a topic, some tea that I may be able to add, make sure that you go to blonetv@gmail.com, or better yet, blonetsociety@gmail.com. Okay, send it to that email. I'll put it in the chat too as well. Let me see. Let's go to, who did I say? Anna Mac. Yeah, let's see what Mac Daddy is doing. Let's see what she's doing, you guys. And we're only looking at the stories, you guys, because most of the time they don't post what's really the tea. They just put it in their IG stories. So figure she got music. All right, so nothing's going on. That is what she's posted. All right, y'all. Let me come back here. And let me make sure you guys can hear me as well. Okay. So yeah, so that's about all we got. What y'all saying in the comments? You say besides Chrisean knows who she can punk and who, yep, not to be punked with. Yeah, because punk, you know what? Punks jump up to get beat down. Okay, let me just put that tea out there. Punks jump up to get beat down. All right, I just got to be honest with y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got. Let me know, like, what are your thoughts? What are y'all thinking? Like, just overall, right? I mean, I know I brought up the scenario of the sisters falling out because that could very well happen, right? With the blink of an eye. But just overall, all the tea that I've brought y'all, everything that's going on as of right now, what are you guys thinking? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if this other video is here. Because y'all know I love bringing receipts to you guys, old and new. Sometimes I got to drag y'all back a little bit, but everybody needs a little bit of dragging. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that you don't forget the history of what we talking about, y'all. Because a lot of these characters are we can see in their past behaviors, their fights, all the scenarios, the lives that I put together. We can see, you know, what's really going on, you know, and kind of read between the lines on these people. Let me see. And yeah, but that's what we have. And we just kind of caught up on everything. Oh, I did say I was going to show you guys what happened with Bree and all that in case you guys are just tapping in. Let me go ahead and show you that too as well. And let me see. Let me pull that up for you guys right quick. Now, if you guys have not liked this video yet, please like this video. It's all about engagement and getting us into the algorithm. That way, the VIPs can get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? More people will tune in, and we will get into the algorithm, which picks up the pace. Once we hit that and get into the algorithm, it kind of has a mind of its own, and it kind of takes off. And we need that tidal wave, you guys. All right. And I'm asking you guys right now, is it going to be a bloodbath? As far as Zeus and the Malone sisters, which means they're going to be together. Blood is thicker than water. And they're going to ride this out as sisters, right? And they're going to be kicking ass and taking names. Or is it going to be a tidal wave where they're going to let things get in between them? Okay. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let me see, guys. Now, I wonder why this is not coming up. Hold on, you guys. Let me try to look this up for you guys right quick. So I can pull up this video and I can show you guys exactly what was going on with the goings-ons. Hold on. I think it's going to be right here. Now, remember, Blueface is getting out. I think he also has a show. He may hop along. They may very well start the Miss West Coast, right? The show that was going to be hosted by Blueface. That might be right along on the roster with Love Cabin with Ray J. I mean, it fits, right? It kind of fits right in. So I don't know, you guys, but we will see. Let me see. And I still can't find it. Oh, my God. Hold on, you guys. Let me see if this is it. This is moving so freaking slow. Like, can y'all just come on?
Hey y'all, it's
Oh, God. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. And I apologize for this, y'all. I'm just trying to find this video. And for some reason, I cannot find it. Jesus. All right. Let me go ahead and play this for you guys. Hold on. And then I'll look for this right quick. Let me play what happened with Bree and them earlier from Instagram. Let's go ahead and go back to that for those who missed it, and then I will let you guys go. Let me just make sure I can pull this up for you guys. And thank you guys so much for tapping in, for sharing your POV, for engaging. I really appreciate you guys. And for helping me build this platform and chasing the tea with me. Okay, I really appreciate you guys chasing the tea with me. All right, let's go ahead and get into what happened with Bree and Kat and Low London, in case you guys missed that tea as well. All right. Looks like there's been some posts. We got some new tea, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. And listen to what Tommy has to say first. Then we'll get into Bree, Low London, and then we will get into Chrisean and a little bit of Anna Mac. Y'all, something done went down. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this. Good thing we came back to this bitch because we wouldn't have seen this shit. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Yeah, we got some tea, y'all. All right, go ahead and catch this tea. All right, let's clock this tea.
announcement. Big shit. We got a Zeus baby on the way. We got a big Zeus baby on the way. A big one. Baddies and Lex fighting no more. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I did one scene. There was a major announcement. I don't want to share it with y'all, but it was a major announcement. Big shit. We got a Zeus baby on the way. We got a big Zeus baby on the way. A big one. Baddies and Lex fighting no more. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I did one scene. There was a major announcement. I don't want to share it with y'all, but it was a major announcement. Big. Cute. So when I saw you take your shoes off, I took my shoes off. And they told me, if I run up on you, I'm not going to be in the scene. Okay, so we can have some context. If that's what you guys are on, because we know it's the Natalie show. And I go out there, her shoes was already off before we was on the scene. She walked off multiple times before I even got there. So we were on the set. I checked her. They knew what they was doing because she didn't want to fight me. She already said, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm not. You're a peasant. So while we was having our context, Tanisha walked in. So obviously that caused the uproar. So as Tanisha walked in, Natalie walked out and quit. But I thought you wanted to fight. Why did you? So after Natalie quit, her and her little Chinyans had a powwow. So then I got jumped. And then I got jumped because I fought low because she wanted to be cute. So when I saw you take your shoes off, I took my shoes off. And they told me, if I run up on you, I'm not going to be in the scene. Okay, so we can have some context. If that's what you guys are on, because we know it's the Natalie show. And I go out there, her shoes was already off before we was on the scene. She walked off multiple times before I even got there. So we were on the set. I checked her. They knew what they was doing because she didn't want to fight me. She already said, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm not. You're a peasant. So while we was having our context, Tanisha walked in. So obviously that caused the uproar. So as Tanisha walked in,
no filter, hair did. These bitches around in bonnets, talking, claiming they got jumped. Nobody jumped you. Didn't want to fight no peasant, because like I said, I don't fight barefoot Becky's. Like, what are you doing? Didn't get paid enough for that at all. But, you know, a little crumbs make a bitch get active. So they was out there trying to do their big one. Everybody want to beef with the biggest, the baddest, the it girl, the one who always got to carry the show at the beginning of the season. Nobody jumped you. You got your wig snatched off. Like, because nobody wanted to fight your little dust. Want to come for the biggest and the baddest because you need these little crumbs and you need these little 5 minutes. No filter. Hair did. These bitches around in bonnets, talking, claiming they got jumped. Nobody jumped you. Didn't want to fight no peasant because, like I said, I don't fight barefoot Becky's. Like, what are you doing? Didn't get paid enough for that at all. But, you know, a little crumbs make a bitch get active. So they was out there trying to do their big one. Everybody want to.
I say we clocking it or we slapping it.
Back where I started with no wig.
Oh, you
Bitches talking about smoke. Babe, we barbecued them. There's no smoke.
for what?
There's no more smoke. We been they bitch. We ain't never even labeled ourselves, but the real biggest have arrived, you guys.
Okay, now I got to speak on this. I got to speak on this. Who's the big three? It says Baddies USA Tesehki, let it be known she slapped somebody. Plus, Anna, let it be known it's no trio. Big three. As they are the biggest and original. And the fans hate Summer, Lex, and Dolly for trying to take the blueprint. So who is the big three? Anna, Tesehki, and who? Chrisean? Who is she talking about as the original big three, y'all? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Somebody in the comments said, Anna, you hate it just as much as Babes. Somebody said the big three got everybody pressed. Somebody else said, but she couldn't even slap Anna and Vicky for her sister. Ooh, clock that tea. Clock that tea. So let me let this play all the way through. I just had something to say about that, boo. Yeah.
Right, because we don't even play that. We not listen. We never said big three. None of that.
Never said
I'm gonna
that.
be honest with you. Sometimes I might walk in with one, so it's big two.
Just one or
sometimes I might walk
two.
there with big three. There's three. Sometimes I might walk in with 7. So now we
Exactly.
7, 8. Like
You walked in with 6 last night.
I don't know about no thing.
Like, bitch, we the blueprint. We started this.
All I'm gonna say is day one with my day ones.
We the first real trio, and not even a trio. Y'all started jacking that weird lame shit. You can't recreate the blueprint. That's why they hate y'all.
I say we clocking it or we slapping it.
That's where I started with no wig.
Oh, you
Bitches talking about smoke. Babe, we barbecued them. There's no smoke.
Smoke for what?
There's no more smoke. We been, they. Man.
Just talking, walking bitches down, and they just sitting there taking it. But when Scotty was doing it, it was such a big problem. When I was stating facts, it was a big problem. Clock it, Rocky. All season, babe. Do your big one. Chrisean came in clocking shit. Clock, clock, clock.
Did y'all see what Scotty posted? Because that's what happened for real. Because, I'm be honest. Baddies changed, yo. Like, it's so much like fake clicks. They fake clicks. Fake beef. Pick and choose and don't hold the same energy the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So, just know I called everybody out on not standing on how they supposed to stand with everybody.
Now, I don't know what happened to the sound, y'all, but she's talking about fake beefs. And I mean, you guys going to go look it up. I don't know what happened to the sound. It's not my sound, but I don't know what happened to the sound. But let me read the caption. It says, Baddies USA. Chrisean says, she came in asking the right questions on fake clicks and fake drama. Feels as if when she left Baddies, people tried to remake what they seen her do and couldn't do it. So she calling people out like an umpire. Chrisean walked in calling people out like an umpire. All right. So that's what it is, y'all. Oh, I like Chrisean's hair without that damn headband on. Okay, we see you. We see you. We see you. We see you. Girl, don't put that that Fannie Mae headband back on. Okay? Don't do it. Anyways, y'all, that's all I got. That's the tea. I think. Oh, we got one more. Let me see if it's gonna be loud. I don't know what happened to the sound, y'all. I don't know, y'all. But you guys make sure you make your way over there to the Baddies. You guys will be able to hear that. Let me make sure y'all can hear me because that shit is low. Yeah, y'all can hear me, but y'all can't. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the sound, you guys. But that's the latest, y'all. That's the latest tea. You guys will have to make your way over there to see the rest. It says Jayla said she did not jump or put her hands on Bree, and let it be known all fans leaving negative comments will owe her an apology. She said she wasn't even in the shit. Okay? She said she wasn't even in the shit. Yeah, y'all. So basically, we're gonna be following the Baddies USA. I will be back with another update All right. And we will get into some more tea. Now, before I leave, I do want to let you guys know to make your way on over to my store and check out the digital all-in-one playbook. All right. I want you guys to make sure you guys do that, because I like to bring the tea, but I also like to let you guys in on different ways that you can invest in yourself and get to the bag, the online bag. Okay. Anything, any type of streaming income, I got you. All right. Let me go ahead and show this to you guys right quick before I let you go. You guys know I always have to add a little piece of value of something that you can take away and apply in your real life. And this is just one of those moments. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. Let me see, y'all. Let's see. Now, I just want to show you guys the Digital Boss Playbook. And when I bring this to you guys, which let me show you right quick, I just feel like I have to let you guys in on what I'm doing, right? In order to invest in myself and add value to myself. If you guys go to my profile on YouTube, it's a little tab right there. It'll say store. Push that and get into this. No, I'm not bringing you guys any miracles. I'm not really even a salesman, okay? You know, even though I've worked in sales before, but what I'm trying to tell you is I'm simply trying to share with you and help you like I'm helping myself. And you can't tell me, because I know it feels good when I make $500 in one day. I know what it feels like when I make $500 in a month, right? And the Digital Boss Playbook has everything that you guys need. Like I said, if you want to start anything, if you want to tap into a stream of income, whether you're a 9-to-5, whether you're unemployed, whether you already have something going for you. And if you guys already have it, you guys already know, okay? And I want some of the people, if you guys already have your own business and you're out there doing it, share with us, all right? Because it can help somebody else. And I know making money on a regular basis, right, is what we all want to do, you know? And I know these two experiences that I had are enough for me. Number one, I'll be able to help me in my life with my bills and everything else, right? With that extra 500, whether it's a month, whether it's a week, whether it comes in a day, or a course over a month. It's not nothing to shake a stick at. Anybody can use an extra 100, 200, 300, 400, $500, right? And it's actually an accomplishment. And if you could use an extra $500, holla if you hear me. All right, put some green hearts in the chat if you hear me, if you would like to make that 100, 200, 300, just adding something to your income until you at least get it going. Now, I want you guys, and I would highly suggest that you check out all of my all-in-one collection of digital courses, all right? And like I said, if you don't want to use it, tuck it. You'll be glad that you have it to lean on, all right? This is a way that you can invest in yourself, because it can be used and pulled out at any given moment, on any given Sunday, on any given season, any given month. And you can still have a side gig along with your 9-to-5. It's a win-win. Now, if you're not too sure, go ahead and grab my DBA sneak peek, which is also available. Once you push that, it's totally free. And like I said, it's absolutely free, but just take action, sis. Take action, because something like this tool that I'm introducing to you guys could absolutely change your life. And you never know when, like an emergency situation, when you will need these very tools that are in this Digital Boss Playbook that I'm offering you. And like I said, it's a one-time investment, and then it's like a one and done. It's there for a lifetime. As long as you have access to the internet and you have a device and some freaking electricity, there's nothing that can stop you. So like I said, invest today. You guys, there's volume 1, which is a little over $100. But if you get volume 2 at a little over $220, you get both volume 1 and 2. All right. And it's really up to you. And I'm glad that I'm able to offer you guys these different options. But, you know, the best bet is just to invest. Whatever level you're at, Get volume 1, and I'm telling you, it will change your life. Now, you got to put some effort into it. A lot of people don't tell you that. It takes some commitment, all right? It takes some consistency, but you got to think like a million. You got to think like a baller. You got to think like an entrepreneur, all right? And faith without works is dead. But I'm telling you guys, this could possibly change your life. And we're all different. So, some of you guys put some more effort than others. Some of you guys are in a better position to be able to benefit off of this. But this all-in-one digital collection is, look, it's what we all need. And I just want to give you guys the opportunity and, not a chance for you guys to teach yourself, because you can move at your own pace. All right. Let me just show you guys this right quick. Go to my fourth wall store right here. Digital Boss Playbook Volume 1 really is all you need. It's really all you need. If you think about it, we'll spend $100 on coffee. We'll spend $100 eating out 3 fucking times. Especially if it's like you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? You and your children, girl, you'll spend $100 on eating out with 3 motherfucking people. So invest in yourself, you guys. The Digital Boss Playbook is a digital all-in-one collection for anyone who is serious about creating multiple streams of income online. With this Digital Boss Playbook Volume 1, you get access to a complete collection of courses that will teach you how to tap into any stream of income. All right. Now, this is a digital file. Nothing else will be sent to you. No physical product. And that's another thing that's so great about this. You'll get one file to download, a PDF of the Digital Boss Playbook. Now, if you want the sneak peek, go ahead and start with that. But the beauty of this is that you can learn at your own pace. It's one and done, right? Once you invest in it, it's yours. And on top of that, you can sell this product to someone else. All right. You can add your own twist to it. But this is really private label resale. And that's what you can do. You can resell this and help others and put money in your pocket while you're investing and adding to yourself. All right. So you would just go here, y'all, add it to your cart and get it popping. All right. Go to checkout. You can check out what others in the store. I have doodads, this and that, tank tops, things like that. But I really want you to focus on investing in yourself. And this is what we have. Okay. And you go there and you just check out. Okay. So that's all I had to show you guys today. What do you guys think about the whole thing that I brought y'all? I got you guys the tea, the latest on everything. That's all I got, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Okay. Make sure you go to my fourth wall. Check out the all-in-one collection. I'm telling you, it's the best investment that you will make. All right. I'm not selling you a dream. I'm not selling you no pipe dreams. I'm not selling. You got to put some work into it. You got to put some dedication into it. You got to put some consistency into it. All right. Faith without works is dead. If you are ready to invest in yourself and put a little time and effort into a second stream of income, even a third, because with the economy and the way that the government is shut down, y'all. If y'all didn't know, the government is shut down right the fuck now. All right. People are losing jobs left and right. Don't let your boss, your supervisor, the HR department decide your future. You deserve more. Invest in yourself, you guys. Check it out. Get the free sneak peek and let me know. All right. And you're welcome. And you're welcome. All right. I will see you guys on the next live. And yeah, that's it. You guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next live. Until next time, America.
Official, the Baddies USA takeover has begun. And for what I'm seeing, the girls are already outside, like clockwork. The chaos is starting to bubble before the cameras even start rolling. Word on the curb is almost everybody has checked in for the Baddies USA filming. And yes, that includes OG Bad Girls Club faces and the new generation of Zeus troublemakers. Let's talk about it because the lineup this season is looking stacked and messy. We've already spotted Jayla, Bree, Sarah, Tommy, Nunu, Coke Killer, Judy, Scotty with the body, and Summer. all popping out, hanging in DC, bar hopping, pre-gaming, and basically getting themselves camera ready for the madness to come. And y'all, the Divine Three, you already know who I'm talking about. DJ Sky, Marsh, and of course Chrisean Rock. Folks online are saying that based on what Chrisean's been posting, it's given Persuasion might have entered the building, and if that's true, it might be a reunion level showdown. Everybody seems to be at Ground Zero, Washington, D.C., which is apparently the official kickoff spot for Baddies USA. The word is that the first episode drops October 26th, and if this is the energy is what we're going to get before filming starts, I can only imagine the drama we're about to witness once the cameras go up and the drinks start flowing. Between the BGC veterans, the Zeus originals, and the Divine Three, it's giving one thing and one thing only: beautiful chaos. So if you're tapped into the Baddies universe, make sure your notifications are on, because this season might just outdo the rest. Stay tuned, stay ready, and stay hydrated, because I got a feeling that the Baddies USA season is going to have the streets talking from DC to LA, baby. Thanks for tapping in. Follow and stay tuned for more.
Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.